Hello YouTube, how's it going? Pepper, what's up, my friend? Hopefully there's not too many fireworks tonight in your area. I'm not sure if people do fireworks for Halloween. Caustic, welcome in today. And I think I said hi to everybody. If you're a lurker or here a little later, hello to you also. And thanks for choosing to spend part of your weekend with me. Hello YouTube, you're real. It's true. We acknowledge you as being an actual group of people who don't talk much, but that's okay. You matter as well. Maybe we should begin every day with an affirmation of something different. Today is an affirmation of YouTube. Tomorrow an affirmation of the Twitch chatters. The day after that's Monday. That's Culture Day around here. Happy Culture Day coming up. On Culture Day, we have an affirmation of Japanese culture, and we don't ask questions about where I fit into that. Thank you very much. But Monday, there will not be a stream. Nams and I will be out of town from this evening through Monday, and so we'll be back on Tuesday with some more gaming. Not sure what we're playing on the old Tuesday stream thus far. Thinking maybe another CK3 day, thinking maybe an EU4 day to get ready to this and that. I do not know. Jonah, it's true. I just don't fit into Culture Day. Here I am anyway. I pay my taxes, but I do not matter culturally. Jonah, it's good seeing you. We will have more weekend stories, it's true. That said, we're going back to the yoga retreat we went to a few weeks ago, so probably not too many new stories. Except this time we're bringing along two friends, one of whom is really high-strung and talks a whole lot, and we like her a lot, but I do wonder if she'll be able to find the sort of serenity that's intended at this place. We'll see, but it'll be a good time anyway, I think. You want to see Master of Command next week? It's possible. It's a really fun game, but I think we only have one day or so before EU5 and Football Manager come out, so I don't know. There was a discussion over on Discord a couple days ago about, why on earth does Paradox release all of the games more or less simultaneously, right? Can't they just put a little bit of a buffer between when they release their various games and updates, or is it the case that most players of Paradox games are locked into just one game, and so it doesn't matter to them when other games release their content? It's kind of irrelevant in the same way that if you play, I don't know, Words with Friends, and there's an update on CSGO, you just don't care? Not sure. Whichever way, though, that is a thing. What do I have for you? Yesterday's class did not go as well as it should have, and in fact, I had a student cry. This is a disaster and feels so bad, and I couldn't sleep last night, and I woke up this morning not feeling good also. So yesterday is one of my favorite days in this class's yearly routine, and that class day is the role-playing day. Everyone gets a little role to play in the class. I've given them a story about themselves and some goals and some values and so on. And then students are in groups of 3 to 5, depending on class numbers. And they play this little role and answer some questions that are meant to highlight the way in which people work together, don't work together, the possibility of compromise, the difficulty of compromise, etc. I don't know. I had a student who found the role-playing very, very hard, and I'm not sure if it's because she felt overly on the spot inside of her group, or instead if she didn't know how to imagine herself as someone else. Before we did the role-playing, I gave the students an understanding of what it is to pretend to be somebody else, kind of obvious, and then I also asked them to imagine. In fact, I asked her to imagine. I said, do you know who Superman is? And she said, oh yeah, absolutely. And I said, okay, cool. What is Superman's favorite dessert? And she thought for a minute and said, I think he likes apple pie. And I said, okay, well, why? Why? Did you see a movie where he ate apple pie? Hey, Farinanthus, thanks for that resub. 60 months, my goodness. Pharaoh, thank you. And thanks for being a good mod, 98% of the time. But yeah, apple pie. Did you ever see a movie or a comic book where he says, yum, apple pie is my favorite? And she said, no, I just think it fits with the character. Exactly. So the characters I give you are not full people, but you can make stuff up that's related to what they're doing. And her group was really struggling to get going. Two students were very reticent. So when that happens, I jump on in. I take on a role for myself that's kind of large, buffoonish, that's meant to give them an easy target to push back against, meant to give them like really obvious ways into the conversation. And so I came in and nothing from her, absolutely nothing. I knew who she was playing in the game though, so I started asking some like fairly pointed but easy questions meant to allow her to find even a little bit of way into conversation. Like it's some level asking her just like read the thing on the page that I gave her, just start talking a bit, and she didn't, and I noticed at a certain point like she wiped away a tear, and so I let her have her space, and that was very very difficult, very very difficult indeed. And then I just let her go, and we did the rest of the class, and then we let the students, end the class, and I went and talked to her afterwards, and I said, hey, it's okay. Whatever happened today, it's fine, no worries. And she said, no, it's not, and walked out of the room, then sobbing. And that's not a great feeling. Yeah, so I sent her an email this morning saying, or trying to find a good balance between like being affirming and checking in on her without being paternalistic. Of course, she's an adult and so on, but yeah, that normally does not happen. Usually I get tears only when I have to talk to students about the plagiarism thing or the cheating thing. Being found out feels pretty bad for some of them, but I don't know. I don't know. It's life. People are people, etc. And yeah, I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. And like I said, when that happens, I really struggle to get over it emotionally. So how it goes. Dr. Possible, thank you for the resub. Happy role-playing Eve. It's true. It's true. Tonight we're doing Baldur's Gate. Tonight, for many of you, the youngsters at least, and possibly the oldsters also, have done the dress-up thing and are role-playing as, I don't know, nurses and axe murderers and all the rest. Caustic asked if I thought about doing an online class with a group of viewers. We did a philosophy stream approximately 2 weeks ago, maybe. I think 2 or 3 weeks ago we had a philosophy stream. That's about as much as I can do in terms of giving you all philosophy-related content. We'll definitely do that again in the future, hopefully towards the end of the month. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's yes, I hate teaching online, even with my normal students. I find online teaching to be really superficial in many cases for the kinds of things I work on. It's fine if you want to do it. I've done it before, but I just don't enjoy it. And so, sure, maybe when I retire, I will have a resorty university you can sign up for. Gotta be a tier 3 sub, rabble, rabble, rabble. I'm not sure, but yeah, I appreciate that people are interested in thinking with me and talking with me and learning from me, but I got a pretty busy life right now, especially with the, well, I'll show this one, especially with the things that we do occasionally. This takes some time. Indeed, so it takes some time. Riz University will go viral. I've had a number of students saying I should do TikTok shorts about philosophy ideas and try to find some way to, make punchlines out of the various philosophers of history. And I know some of the punchlines already, but who knows? I got things to do already. Maybe. Last night you watched Christoph Waltz's Last Meal. I don't know that one. I mean, obviously Christoph Waltz is a top-tier actor. I think many of us became aware of him in the Tarantino film, Inglourious Basterds. But then he has amazing other roles. And I saw a discussion of Christoph Waltz on Reddit the other day, that he was in some film where, though he was very good in the way he always is, he was not able to carry a fairly weak script. And, I don't know enough about acting to know to what degree an actor really can help the script, or if you have to have a good script and a good actor, etc. I'm no actor, I'm just me. regardless. Last one's like Hot Ones. Okay, it's a food interview. I see. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Yeah, the way in which more interview shows have moved away from the, like, we are sitting in chairs, I am behind a desk, to instead doing something together while talking. It's strange. It's meant to feel more organic because this is often how people have conversations, not sitting towards an audience, but instead, I don't know, hanging out, having dinner, this sort of thing. But in that it's yeah, in that it's an artificial presentation of the organic feels very, very bad. So I don't know. I don't know. Is what it is, etc. But you know, I'll see if I can check it at some point. Last meal, I'll look into it at some point. I had a hello earlier I missed. Black Wolf, hello to you. Happy Halloween. Reflex, welcome back. Always good seeing you. Always good seeing you for sure. What else do I have for you? Yeah, Rough with the Student. Aaron Mithrin, hello from South Korea. Hello to you from Tokyo. I hope your trip went well. I hope you're able to sleep on the train, not train. If you took a train to South Korea, that's amazing. Hopefully the plane made for some okay sleeping or at least some enjoyable reading or whatever else. But hello indeed, Fred. Rock Smasher, very cool. Hello Shay. Hello Grayling. Hello Liege Lion. So many people come by to say hello through and through and through. I'm wearing the Wrexham shirt. This morning at 5 a.m., Wrexham took on Coventry. Wrexham down in like 14th or so place, maybe 15th, versus Coventry, the number one team in the league. And so I was ready to beg for a draw and accept the loss on this one. And then, Wrexham won. Wrexham won against the top place team. And one of our midfielders and one of our strikers were responsible for all three goals. So 3 assists to Josh Windass. What an unfortunate name. And then 3 goals to Kiefer Moore. And Kiefer Moore had what's called a perfect hat trick. 1 off of his left foot, 1 off of his right foot, and 1 off of his head. And it was a wonderful, wonderful thing to see. Absolutely. So I hope it's the case that we continue doing well. As I said, if we can just stay up in our current league this season, I'll be very, very happy. But it was a nice match. Up early to watch one that's a win, or at least a well-played match, makes me very happy always. So go Wrexham, yes indeed. All right, I got a few things to show you now right quick before we get into our gaming. One of the things I want to show you was on the Tokyo subreddit, I believe. So reddit.com/rtokyo. We'll get to that. And then also, I had a student dress up yesterday. Of the 9 or 10 students in class yesterday, we had only one student dress up. And she dressed up in a very large cardboard piece attached to her head. And I didn't take a photo, but I'll show you what she decided to be. Chill guy, laid back dog. She had a large cardboard dog head cut out, and she put her head right in the middle here. And it was really, really cool. She's an art student, so it looked really nice. And yeah, it was strange, because we were talking about pretty serious things at points yesterday, and I'd look over to her, and there she was with her cardboard hat on still. So, at least she had a good time with it, but I'm always, like, delighted by the creativity that some students show. Obviously, some students use Halloween just to dress in very skimpy ways, which, fine, whatever, but not terribly creative. But ones like this, I'll definitely take all the way. Aaron Mithrin says, on your flight today, turbulence caused a lady's coffee to spill on your lap. I hope that you're able to keep your feelings in good shape there. Hope it's the case that you're able to, deal with it in a mature way. I'm sure you would, because one of those things that, of course, just happens, and no one's to blame in any major way. And hopefully the coffee wasn't too hot, right? Hot coffee plus spilled on lap, not ideal. All right, the one more thing I have to show you right here is yesterday was Halloween. Yesterday was what is often a really big night of celebration and joy and, other such carrying on. Jubilation, in fact, in the world of Tokyo. And the jubilation attempted to be cracked down on, especially in the big parts of the city called Shibuya. and they have a large police force usually to keep order, but there's still so many people. You're not allowed to loiter in Shibuya. You have to continuously be moving. Alcohol is not sold throughout most of the ward at that point, but it is the case that people do sneak in alcohol and cause problems every year. Last night, though, it was raining so hard, and so I give you a couple presentations of the busiest part of Shibuya last night. You will notice all of the little white hat police officers all the way around the Shibuya square, which is usually absolutely overloaded with people. There's nobody there. There's absolutely nobody there. And yeah, I'm a little sad for my students because some of my students are really into this Tokyo partying, a kind of thing that you can only get in huge cities. But yeah, it was really coming down last night, and I like heavy rain when we're in our home. Bedtime heavy rain feels wonderful as always for me. But being out and about the absolute pouring rain is less great. So Halloween ended up not really happening in Tokyo this year. Also, I didn't bring my students any candy, which is apparently a horrible thing to do. A couple students were disappointed. As an American, I should have brought them nice things, unfortunately. 2023 is crazy. 2024, policing and crowd control make the potential for crowd crush worse. I don't know enough about that. I know that the crowd crush in Seoul, when people died during Halloween gatherings, led the Metropolitan Police here to have really strict new rules. Thus far, no one's been crushed, thank goodness, but when you have those huge masses of people, or the masses turn liquid and begin moving in ways that are not individual, absolutely scary. Have any of you ever been in a crowd like that, where the crowd begins to lift people off their feet and push them together in ways that are obviously not safe? It often happens at places where folks can't move forward smoothly. And so areas like mosh pits that have fences at the front of them, or many sports arenas have been this way at times. I'm very lucky I never have been. Certainly the train, we do get packed in there all the way, but because of something theory of relativity, we're not really moving at all. We kind of stand there with no problems. But yeah, it must be absolutely horrifying to lose one's momentum in a way like that. I like that at New Year's Eve in Atlanta for the peach drop. Okay, so tons of people in a very large area. Yeah, I know in New York City, they really close off the Times Square area to make sure people only come in from one side. You felt that way at a major marathon. I get that. So many bodies all wanting to go at once. And often people are not especially good at figuring out where they should be in the starting mass, and so fairly fast people will be behind relatively slow people, and they're just like awkward pushing forward. It's very tricky initially. Mardi Gras New Orleans got it. Festival in DC back in the day, you crowd surfed the Offspring. See, I think many of you have interesting when I was younger stories that I absolutely love hearing every single time. I've never crowd surfed. I've been to concerts, but I always sort of stay back a little bit. I kind of wish I'd crowd surfed at least once, so I'd have a better story for right now. Regardless, time for the word of the day, team. Somewhat relevant both to the holiday and also to the game we're playing today. If anyone says no, you make me sad. Word of the day is Hobgoblin. A hobgoblin's a mischievous goblin that plays tricks in children's stories. When used figuratively, hobgoblin refers to something that causes fear or worry. This Halloween, we are greeted at our door by werewolves, mummies, and a wide assortment of sweet-toothed hobgoblins. There you go, absolutely. Alright, did you know? While a goblin is traditionally regarded in folklore as a grotesque, evil, and malicious creature, a hobgoblin tends to be more of a playful troublemaker. The character of Puck from Shakespeare's A Midsummer's Night Dream might be regarded as one. First appearing in English in the early 1500s, hobgoblin combines goblin, ultimately from the Greek word for rogue, kobolos, fascinating. Kobold comes from that also, certainly. With hob, a word for hob, a nickname for Robert. Huh. I did not know of that nickname for Robert. Hob. Fascinating. It was used both for clownish louts and rustics in a fairy tale for mischievous sprite or elf. Hey, here's a great part. Here's a great part that I often use with my students. The American writer Ralph Waldo Emerson famously applied the words extended self in his essay Self-Reliance. A foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds, adored by little statesmen and philosophers and divines. The insistence that a certain rational view of the world must fit together perfectly, or we ignore our own experiences, ignore everything else, is not great. Now, the problem, of course, is when does one's consistency become foolish? That's a bigger topic for another day, perhaps. A great line, anyway, to deploy and see what people think about it. Foolish consistency. Love it so much. Hello, Cyber Oracle. Hello, Drek. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Good seeing you for sure. There's your word of the day. And then beyond that, test your vocabulary. What 3-letter word, wow, for breed of small, sturdy, wrinkly dogs was once used as a synonym of hobgoblin? Pug? What other 3-letter words are there? Pug is the only one that comes to mind for a dog. Pug. Huh. I assume that the root of pug was pugnacious. A fighter. Yeah, it is a pug indeed. What's the etymology of this thing? Obsolete pug, hobgoblin, or monkey. Okay, the second form, though, is indeed from pugilism. Fascinating. But yeah, the first one, they call the dog that because it's a hobgoblin. That's amazing. Very good, very good, very good. That's done. On to the trivia, my friends. Let's do our trivia today. I want to keep things moving for a desire to get to our Baldur's Gate 3. Consumer stuff number 1. According to snooty judges in Brussels, Maestro Dobo Blanco is the world's finest example of what drank? I don't like the last word there. It really throws me off. I know that there are double bocks. They're a kind of beer. Very popular of Belgium is a... what's it called? Monks often make this. It's strange to me that a Dobo Blanco would be Italian, I guess. An Italian folk would make a better beer of that kind. That's the word drank here. I don't know if it's meant to imply alcohol or instead imply that it's a lower class beer in some way. I think of purple drank. I think this is often coded as African American consumed alcohol. I don't know on that one. I think if I say double bock, I'm not going to get it. Some kind of white, right? Blanco means white. So, I mean, there's the Hefeweizen, which is a white beer, I believe. Yeah, I just don't know, unfortunately. I'm going to say Hefeweizen. If it's wrong, that's fine. All right. According to snooty judges at Tasting Table, Jalisco's Mijenta is the best brand of what spirit? Is it our friend the Tequila? Mockingbird? Hey, there you go. There you go. There you go, team, indeed. Many of you knew it right away. Rock Smash, the first one in. Good job. The Trappist beer is what I was thinking of. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, Trappist beer is commonly what? I thought there was a particular kind. Yeah, I'm sorry. My knowledge of alcohol really is lacking. Whichever way. Okay, very good, very good. On to question 2. Got 2 points. I'm happy with that one. Arts and culture. For 3 points. Thank you, Eka. For 3 points, the same year's Train Spotting, Ewan McGregor started a film about and named for what kind of band? A rock and roll band. An elastic band. A rubber band. I don't know. A punk band, maybe? Train Spotting is of that kind of culture. I have no idea what the film will be called. Those. We'll say punk, and we'll see if that's right. Unfortunately, not. The saxophone is classified as a woodwind instrument, even though it's almost always made of what alloy? Oh, brass. It's a brass band? Really? Brass? Brass? Huh. McGregor Brass Band. I do not know that at all. Brassed Off, it's called. Brassed Off. Have any of you seen this? I certainly haven't. I guess it's a comedy, or there's a. Oh, man, what is this? I play brass instruments. I think I should know about this. It's about a colliery brass band. It's like a mining pit, right? A coal mine. It's a struggle against the mine pit closures. So it's an anti-Margaret Thatcher movie. Wow. Wow. All right, so it is set in like labor history. Drek, you here? My own labor historian. You know this one? Is it any good? Like, what are the reviews for this thing? Anything? 80% positive. Inspiring drama with populist socioeconomics to create a film whose familiar outlines are filled in with genuinely and surprisingly palpable emotion. Mixed or average reviews. Huh. Sincerely never heard it before. Feel like I should check it out at some point. I'll leave it open for that purpose. Very good. Question number 3, here we go. It took 20 years for something to replace Independence Day atop the Will Smith box office charts. What movie did it? I believe Independence Day was like 1998, maybe, somewhere in that era. So we're thinking then 2018 or so. I know he had that one like superhero movie. That was pretty bad. I know he had various Men in Black films. Those were pretty good. He had I Am Legend. I liked it a lot, but I don't think it was a box office smash. Oh, he had the biopic. Oh, he had a biopic. Well, he had The Pursuit of Happiness. That wouldn't do it. He had the biopic about the Williams family. Serena and Venus Williams. He played the father in that. I believe the film is named for the father's name. I'm not going to get it, unfortunately. I'm going to put the word Williams in. He's like Champ or Ranger or Big Guy. I don't know. It's some nickname. All right, so we're going to say just Williams. Yeah, okay. Oh, gosh, I'm wrong. What if I told you he played someone named Deadshot in the movie? Hey, sweetie.
Hi. I was thinking about how we watched Newsies, and Bill Pullman was in that too, and he was basically giving the same speech as the Independence Day speech,
It's
but
true.
in Newsies.
Yeah, in Newsies, Pullman has a moment of like, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come together, just like in Independence Day.
Yeah.
Do you know a Will Smith movie where he plays a character called Deadshot? Oh, what if it's Wild Wild West? Wild Wild West.
The one with Jackie Chan?
Nope. I mean, maybe. Alongside Jared Leto's tedious as ever portrayal of the Joker. Oh, is this like Suicide Squad, I believe? Maybe.
Wait, is he in it too?
Will Smith is in it, and Jared Leto also.
Is that what Clue 1?
Clue 1 says that Will Smith finally did better in a film than Independence Day. Yeah.
Oh, the Will Smith box office.
I'm saying Suicide Squad. If it's wrong, that's fine. Hey, we got 1 point.
I didn't even know he was in that movie.
Absolutely. I didn't either.
I just wanted to make my Bill Pullman Newsies joke.
It was very good. It was very good, Noms.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yesterday we started watching Stand By Me.
We did. We
Which
watched.
also has like everybody in that movie.
Yeah, Noms just finished the Stephen King short story on Stand By Me, and so we decided to go and watch that one. And yeah, I mean, it was.
Everybody is so little.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of like certain masculine presentations of childhood, with like hitting each other and yeah, buddy, here's a time for a noogie, because it reminds me of like terrible childhood things. Like I didn't know how to deal with that kind of friendship, and so it's how it goes. People say happy belated birthday to you, Noms.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely, end of last month. All very good. All very good. Yeah, it's good seeing you, sweetie.
That's all.
Okay. Are you planning to stay around this morning or pop out or?
I will stay around.
Okay.
I have to ask you a question.
Pardon me briefly. It's time to become real me. Hello, friends.
We have now returned from our breaking news.
The breaking news is just one of our friends who is joining us this weekend for a little getaway, is a little under the weather, and was wondering if we're okay with him coming along, and he'll wear a mask and so on. And I said, look, I'm a dirty American. I'm used to being just surrounded by germs all the time. I do not care. You're welcome to, like, I don't know, cough straight into my face. I'll be fine.
I mean, yeah, you were teaching with, like, lots of people who might be ill. So.
Oh, yeah. No, we've had a major COVID outbreak throughout the city of Tokyo, so, yeah, flu also. But
they're saying that Andor was too much for us. Like, we only watched one or two episodes of Andor. We may go back.
Yeah, I thought you were pretty well opposed to it initially.
No.
I think you'll find it like tedious.
No. I found the other one tedious. The one that I called the. What did I call it? The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian,
yes,
indeed.
Which I borrowed from Sleep With Me.
That's pretty funny.
Yes. So maybe we will go back to Andor one day.
I see. Thank you for the big bits. I appreciate Slur so much indeed.
It's big now.
Oh, Eka wants to have brief conversation time.
I did enjoy Risorti's cake. It was nice.
Risorti baked a cake. Definitely the icing was overly sugary. I think it was like disgustingly so.
I like sugar.
But yes, Noms indeed did have a birthday. I made her a cake. I think it'd be very strange though if someone said, "Did you like Risorti's cake?" and she said no. I mean, would you publicize that if it were bad tasting?
I mean, if it were comically bad tasting, like, yeah,
like I put in way too much baking powder or something.
Yeah. Which I've done to cookies before.
Yeah, but if only like a little unpleasant, you'd probably like, it was good. You'd shade the truth for my benefit.
Yeah, I have no problems with too much sugar though.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want to take part in the last two questions here, or?
I don't know. They're probably in areas that I don't really know
Let's find out.
about.
This is from Social Sciences, meaning Tuna Fin Ridge. Lahai is the indigenous name of what big landmark? Lehigh.
Oh.
It sounds either Polynesian or Hawaiian, maybe.
Isn't there like a big thing in Australia?
Do you mean Uluru? It might be right. Let's find out. I like the idea very much. Uluru. Nope. Waikiki snuggles right up against the above water base of what very wide tough cone. So some Hawaiian volcano probably. It is like Kealoha or Loa K or something. Is that right? Wait, no, probably Kealoha is the native name for that already.
That's what I was thinking. I found two more cards.
Now I'm just currently picking through my room, cleaning things up. We always love it when she visits and changes my things. Getting its English name from dumb sailors who thought its slopes were covered with gems. One of the prettiest spots in Hawaii is Blank Head. Diamond Head? Pearl Head?
Oh, it's probably Diamond Head.
Is that a thing?
Well, isn't there like a bicycle company named Diamond Head?
There might be. Let's find out. We got a point! Okay, I need to get 4 points in the last question. 3 is possible.
Okay.
Last one, Noms. Here we go.
Okay.
Science and nature. Though it passed its first proof of concept in 1913, it wasn't until 1966 work by Dr. Philip Strax that what routine screening became a routine.
Cracks.
Yeah, I mean, routine screening, there's prostate exams, there's pap smears. Um, what else is done routine throughout one's life?
I mean, this doesn't say that this is really a health.
It does not say health.
Right?
Good
Like,
point.
it just says routine screening.
Yeah, so like
It-
radon detection.
Yeah, it could be screening for extra silt in your sewer water.
It could be screening like on a porch outside, so the mosquitoes can't get in.
1913 and 19.
Yeah, 13 and
I
66.
wonder if those dates are like one is just pre World War One and one is it like Vietnam era.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm saying pap smear because I can't get it in my head.
okay,
I'll find out.
I thought it was
Rough.
a Greek person.
Well, here you go. 2 points if you know Greek.
Well, the pap smear was developed by a Greek person.
I see. 2 points if you know Greek. Galactography is a seldom used, more finely targeted variant of what diagnostic test?
I mean, lactose intolerance. Galacto means milk.
Galacto means milk, really?
Yeah,
That's great.
like galaxy.
Is it? I was gonna say pasteurization, but no.
What diagnostic?
So graphy is like pictures, right?
Yeah, to write, to draw.
To write, so milk writing. What are we missing?
Diagnostic.
I mean, so could galacto also be related to like galactic things? Or are we absolutely sure that
What do you mean, like galactic thing?
like, I don't know, the moon? Is there a test for lactose intolerance?
I don't know.
I don't know neither. Okay.
It's called drinking lots of milk.
Milk writing it is. Boom! All right, last one for now is the U.S. Preventive Service Task Force has gone back and forth between mammogram.
There
Ah,
you go.
okay. The mammogram.
You were close with the pap smear.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much indeed. All right.
I was starting to doubt whether galactose meant milk. I was like, well, maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, Greek is your weaker ancient language, so.
Well, it's not necessarily.
Okay.
I learned it first.
That's true.
It's more inbuilt.
Yes. A quick question that we have to get back to moving towards game time, which is...
Oh,
Oh boy, you haven't heard this yet, have you? George, thanks for the gift subs. Oh boy.
I heard it through the door once.
You heard it through the door. Oh, George, thank you for your generosity. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Sped up a little bit. I think it needs to be slowed down to actually.
I just slowed it down. So I'm intending to move that one up to 10 gift subs to make sure we don't have to hear it regularly. But George, thank you for keeping it in my mind and making it a lovely thing for the community all the way. George, thank you for supporting the channel as you do. We can't hear it too often, though, I've decided. Noms, a quick question for you in chat there. Again, George, thank you for generosity, of course. Question from chat. Have you been climbing recently? What grade are you climbing these days?
I have not been climbing recently because my knee hurt. And then I was afraid to do anything with it that would make it hurt again. I think this week I noticed that it actually feels quite normal, so I can get back to activity. But now it's cold outside.
Right, no point leaving the house when it's cold. But yeah, I mean, you really enjoy the climbing usually, so.
Yeah, I was climbing Japan grade, like somewhere between 6 and 4, because it changes depending on which gym you're at. Some gyms are quite soft and some gyms are not, and that's all. It's not anything incredible. Yeah.
You have fun though.
Yeah.
I think it matters. I don't think you'll ever be
Yeah.
doing like the big swinging jumps.
I would like to be able to do that. And short people have to be able to do stuff like that.
However, your ape index.
Yeah, that's why I have to be able to do that. Because I'm a T-Rex.
It's true.
So the only way T-Rex gets places is by jumping.
That's adorable. Yeah, definitely Noms has somewhat short arms for her body size. I'm very sorry, Noms. That said, I'm glad to know you're getting back to it pretty soon. And speaking of getting back to things...
I don't know. My yoga teacher thinks that it might be because I hold my arms high.
Then we should get you to an orthopedicist, a ortho person.
Yeah, I don't know. Every massage person I go to says that I'm too tense.
I mean, you have a very stressful life, and I think you do hold it in sometimes. You know what you could do to maybe loosen up Go to therapy. Okay, let's go. I don't mean that, sweetie. just jokes.
Massage therapy.
Massage. You could also.
It just seems like spending a lot of money to have somebody tell me that
Yeah. Unfortunately, we talk in that corner. People can't hear you. It's all right. It's all right.
But I've been like this my entire life, so it doesn't feel uncomfortable. This is just how it is.
Yeah, John Dewey wrote about the importance of what he called the Alexander technique. It still exists, but back in his life, there was a guy named Alexander who had a...
Angelica!
Okay, let's put the redactyl, friends. If you want to put it in a word...
Oh, no, you were saying Alexander.
It's all right. It's a boring topic.
Alexander Hamilton. And so I said, Angelica!
You got an Eliza in chat. Don't you worry. Put any word you want to in either of the channels, and we'll type it in and see how it goes.
Okay, bye.
Bye, sweetie. Have a good day. Modern's 8. Systems 8 also. If we can keep getting 8s over and over again, I'll be amazed. Let's see if it goes now with the word Mongolia. It does not, unfortunately. How about blue? No blue. How about state? 7 states today. A Peggy. There are no Peggies, unfortunately. The good old bassoon. Soon we'll get one, but not today. Ancient, there are 6. 8, there are 6. Coast, there are 27 radicus. Wow, on the blank coast. Well done indeed. Province today. One of those, there are 8. How about the word periodic? There are none of those today, unfortunately. Eastern, 8 of those, well done. How about times? There are 11 of those. The rain in Spain, no Spain. City, we have 17. Wrong one's 1927. If this gets more than 10 hits, I am banning you. You're safe today. How about C? 45 C's. Is it China? None of those. Greece, perhaps? None of those. Europe, we have 4. Something in Eastern Europe involving a C, perhaps. Does a country help us? There are 4 countries, but no help immediately. I'll go and put in other directions to help out real quick. But you all have other good guesses too. River, we have 9 of those. Baltic, we have 1. Ethiopia, we have none of those. How about the word Italy? None of those. Croatia, none of those. Russia, 23 Russias. The Crimea, wow. Wow. Radicus wins again. It used to be the case that Dr. Possible won every day. This day, though, Radicus gets it. Well done, my friend, indeed. Well done, well done. Crimea is a peninsula in Eastern Europe on the northern coast of the Black Sea, almost entirely surrounded by the Black Sea and the smaller Sea of Azov. The Isthmus of Perekop connects the peninsula to Kherson Oblast in mainland Ukraine. To the east, the Crimean Bridge, constructed in 2018, spans the Strait of Kerch, linking the peninsula with Krasnodar Krai in Russia. The Arabat Spit, located to the northeast, is a narrow strip of land that separates the Sivash lagoons from the Sea of Azov. Across the Black Sea to the west lies Romania, and to the south is Turkey. The population is 2.4 million, and the largest city is Sevastopol. The region, internationally recognized as part of Ukraine, has been under Russian occupation since 2014. What a good time we have here. That said, I'm surprised in describing all the geography of Crimea, all the various seas and so on. They left out one major feature of Crimea, namely Crimea River. Okay, good. Friends, time for the Rizdactyl, of course. If you want to go ahead and play along, you can ask any yes-no question you want to, and in that way you'll be able to play, and won't that be fun? But first, allow me to find today's first one. Hey, I'm glad that some of you enjoyed that little line there. All very good, all very good. Okay, I'm going to save that one for second today. Oh, I love that one, but it's too hard for today. YOLO Swaggins. What a name. YOLO Swaggins. This one is yours, and I'm all about it. Thank you. Friends, there is one on the screen right now. Please give us any yes-no question you want to, and we'll see what we get there. Would someone mind putting the link for this game in the chat, if you would? Is it a person that's not a person? Is it a bad dad joke? I've never made a bad dad joke in my entire life. I'm not a dad. Does it have any relation to Tolkien? Not really, no. I just no. Has it ever killed people? No. Is it a mineral? That's a fascinating question. It is not a mineral. There we go. But it took too long. It's not a mineral, obviously. Is it Halloween based? It is not Halloween based. Is it a place? It is not a place. No. It took too long on that. It's not a mineral, though. Yeah. Is it a literary item? It is not a literary item. No. Is it a vegetable? It's not a vegetable. No. Is it an element? It's not an element. No. No. We're not doing animal, vegetable, mineral. Does it have a physical form? It does have a physical form. Is it an event? It is not an event. Is it an electronic device? It's not electronic. Is it tangible? Yes, it is tangible. There we go. Is it related to religion? Yes, it is related to religion. Yeah, sure. Is it located on Earth? It is located on Earth. Is it a stone? This is the part I screwed up on. Yes, it is a stone. Is it God? It's not God. Do I want to touch it? An earlier me did. Currently, though, I'm okay not touching it. Is it unique? It is indeed unique. Would I see it at a church? I would indeed see it at a church. Maybe. Is it a black stone? No. They're minerals, funny stuff. Is it Rosetta Stone? It is not the Rosetta Stone, no. It's the Blarney Stone. It is not the Blarney Stone, no. Is it the Scottish Coronation Stone? I don't know what you're talking about. Is it Spear of Longinus? No, it's not Spear of Longinus, no. Is it in the Bible? No. Is it in Europe? Yes. You already got it. I just want to say it aloud. It's the Stone of Scone. The Stone of Scone. Is it an English stone? I can't answer that question. There you go. It is indeed the Scottish coronation stone that kings of Scotland sat upon, I believe, while being named the king. It is now taken and used in English coronations instead. It's put into a slot underneath a chair, the chair of Edward, I believe, the king sits upon when he is crowned. Charles III, most recently, of course. It was stolen at one point. I mean, it's been stolen in many ways. I shouldn't say that. It's been the object of contestation between Scotland and England. And I think back in the 70s or so, some young people stole it from England, put it in the back of a car, and tried to drive it home to Scotland. It's fascinating stuff. Anyway, unfortunately, it's made of red sandstone. So I got the question, is it a mineral? I'm like, blah. Yeah, made of mineral versus being a mineral, hard one. Anyway, sorry for screwing that one up a little bit. It was a great submission, but I muffed it. Is that the word for it? Sure. All right, team. Now on the screen is one from Cajun Killa. Please ask any yes/no question you want to see what Cajun Killa puts. And this one I will not screw up. I promise. Is it a person? It is not a person, no. Not a person. Has it ever killed anyone? I don't believe so. Is it a place? It's not a place. Would I associate it with the color blue? Nah, not a blue color for me on this one. A Cajun Killa, yes it is. It's related to Mongolia. It's not related to Mongolia, no. Is it a concept? Nope. Is it an event? Nope. Is there only one instance of it? No, it is not unique in that sense. There's more than one instance of this thing. Is it taught at university? Probably not. Is it North American? I believe so. Is it fictional? Sure. Yep, definitely fictional in some sense. Is it time? No. Is it an item? It can be. Is it a gas? No. Is it an organization? No. Is it mass-produced? Yes. Is it a Cajun rub for ribs? I do not believe it's a Cajun rub for ribs. Is it digital? It can be. It can be digital, yes. Did it exist for 1800? It did not exist for 1800, no. Is it for football? It is not for football, no. Is it an audiobook? It is not an audiobook. Is it entertainment? It is entertainment. Is it media related? It is media related, yes. Yes, indeed. Does it have to do with Halloween? See, this is the problem when someone says, is it the one I put in today? It does have to do with Halloween, yes. Is it a movie? No. Video game related? No. Did it exist for 1940? No, not before 1940. Is it a reel? It's not a reel. Nope. Not a film. Is it It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown? Nope. Is it a comic? Nope. Is it a book? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Is it a character from a movie? Nope. Jack Skellington? Nope. Is it related to Tom Hanks? Not to my knowledge. Is it a toy? It is not a toy, no. Not a toy. Can it be worn? No, it can't be worn. No, no, no. Is it an activity? It's not an activity, no. Earlier, I said yes to, is it media related and is it entertainment? Both of those should probably help at least a little bit on this one. Is it the chilling, thrilling sounds of a haunted house? I hate haunted houses. They exist for no reason but to upset people. Why would you want to be upset? It's not that, though. Is it a play? No. Is it a large skeleton? No. Is it a song? Yes. Does it require electricity? No. Is it the Monster Mash? I will not sing it for you, but you might know it. If not, I encourage you to look it up. It is the Mash. They did the Monster Mash. There you go, team. Well done, GG. The problem with submitting holiday ones, as always. Nonetheless, well done, good job. We should probably play some Baldur's Gate 3 now, shouldn't we? Or should we do one more? Are we feeling like one more if it's an easy one? I'm gonna look at the list real quick. It's either a very easy one indeed. That's a funny one. You know what? We're gonna do one more team, and we'll do Baldur's Gate, I swear. Just one more. This one's submitted by Infinite Drek. Our friend Infinite Drek put this one in. And here we go. Any question you want to, yes, no form. And we'll get the thing done very quickly, I expect. And then we'll move on to our Baldur's Gate 3. Is it a person? It's not a person, no. Is it a musical? It's not a musical. Hey, but I could work on writing a relevant song if you want to. Does it have any relation to a bassoon? No. Is it a place that is not a place? No, not a place. Is it a meme? It's not a meme, except insofar as it's Infinite Drek, and so all things related to Infinite Drek are surely memes in some way. Has it ever killed anyone? I don't believe it's ever killed anyone, no. Nope, 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 nope. Did it kill the radio star? It did not do so. It's a great song, though. Is it in entertainment? No. Is it taught at a university? Not directly, no. Is it me? No. Would it burn when exposed to a flame? No. No, it would not burn when exposed to a flame. Is it a physical object? No, it is not tangible. Not tangible, absolutely. Is it a concept? I mean, in some sense. It's an instantiable concept, we'll say. It's the kind of thing that isn't purely abstract, etc. Is it philosophy? It is not philosophical in the ordinary sense, no. Nope, nope, nope. What could it be then? What could it be? Is it a piece of literature? It's not a piece of literature, no. Is it an organization? It is an organization, yes. Is it on Earth? Yes. Is it related to an activity? I mean, yeah, but that's a really, really general question. Yeah, so when I say activity here, I'm not going to say it's like physical activity, but there's some activity involved, yes. Is the average 10th grader aware of it? Some are, yes. Average, probably not. Is it American? It is American. Is it the International Olympic Committee? It is not. Is it related to religion? No, it is not fictional. Is it a company? It is a company, yes. Is it a loose a coalition? No, it's definitely a company tightly held together, we'll say. Is it related to the UN? It is not related to the UN. Does it have more than 100 people in it? Absolutely. More than 100 people work for this company? 100%. 100 guarantee. I think. Is it food related? It is food related. Is it tech related? It is not tech related, so it's not IBM, unfortunately. Did it exist for 1900? It did exist for 1900. Is it generally considered evil? I don't think so. I would happily say that most people have a neutral to positive attitude towards this company. Is it Unilever? No. Mars? No. McDonald's? No. Is it part of the U.S. government? No. Does it manufacture snack foods? Not primary. One second. Oh, interesting. I'm going to play this slightly differently what the page says. They make food, yes. Do they make snack food? I'm going to say no on that one. Is it American? Yes. Is it the IAEA? No. Kellogg's? No. Hormel? No. Do they make hot sauce? Not primarily. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but not primarily. Monsanto? No. Is it fast food? No. Nestle? No. Bimbo? I don't know what that is, but no. No, no, no. Is it a supermarket? No. Let me give a little hint here. It is related to Infinite Drac. Cat. Do they sell canned foods? Yes, they do. Is it Kraft? No. Happy viewer, you're my favorite. Does it make chemicals? Not in the industrial chemical sense, no. No, not industrial. Do they sell alcohol? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Is it progressive soup? No. Are their products more popular in one region of the US than others? I assume, like, in some areas, it's more or less popular, but not that I know of. Is it Bush's Baked Beans? No. Is it the Heinz Company? Apparently they don't exist anymore. They've become Heinz Kraft. Game Merchant does have to be Heinz. And why is that? Because it's from Pittsburgh. The things to know about Infinite Drac. 3 things. Number 1, the bassoon. Number 2, labor history. Number 3, Pittsburgh is the center of the world. Yeah, so it's actually a buzzword. The Heinz Company does not exist anymore. Instead, it is part of Kraft Heinz after Berkshire took it over. Another one of these Warren Buffett acquisitions. Good game, good game, good game, everybody. They sell pickles also? Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, they have a ton of products that came out of them, so things that might include hot sauces, possibly. Heinz baked beans with tomato sauce. Tomato sauce, rather. The beans are actually baked, not boiled. The quantity for each can is weighed to ensure uniform proportion of beans and sauce. No such flavor found in any other. Heinz, sweet pickles. Tomato chutney, India relish. Oh, we love it. We love it, we love it. GG Caustic, well done. Friends, time to play a little game called Baldur's Gate 3. Gotta go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of gaming in. My goal today is to finish Act 2 of this game. If you're here only for the intro, no worries. I'll see you again on Tuesday with some stare at map games, certainly. But first, play Act 2. I've been told that I'm nowhere near the end of Act 2, or at least I've thought we're at the end for 3 days now. So let's see what happens. Only a few hundred hours to go. I mean, I'm so in love with this game that, how do I even say this? It will end at some point, and I think I'll be sad. You know, because one can only ever have one's first playthrough one time. And though there are other things to explore and other paths we could choose and could have chosen, just the knowledge that I will never quite have the whole story, or the whole ignorance again, that I can fill in with the whole story, kind of bums me out, but I'm happy to still be the experience. How many acts are there? 3 acts. 3 acts, I've been told they're all pretty beefy little things, so we'll see how it goes. Let me go and load in, and then we'll have a conversation about the story so far. We recently made some people very, very happy, and some people very, very sad. And then romance was forced into our life. I'm glad that people have their relationships, but you don't need to push it on me, man. Are we finished with CK3 already? Not necessarily, Marks. Especially, so I pitched an article yesterday about the rise of Japan content in Crusader Kings 3 and the relationship to that and the contemporary Japanese imagination about certain parts of history. So if that pitch gets picked up, you will possibly see me playing nothing but Japan for like the next week or so, because I need to know what the heck I'm talking about for the article. But if not, we might get back to China. I'm just not sure exactly. I'm just not sure what we're going to do. But yeah, EU5 comes out next week. Football Manager comes out next week. There's a lot, my friend. There's a lot, unfortunately. Okay, so spoilers begin here. We managed to fight off the big boss of Act 2, or at least this part of Act 2, a fellow named Ketheric Throm. He was a fallen paladin, maybe, I don't know, and now he has definitely fallen. We learned that, gosh, the Cult of the Absolute, they've been meaning to, like, destroy, was a group of 3 people, 3 devotees of 3 gods that normally don't fit together, that normally oppose each other in a major, major way. The god of, I don't know, death, the god of murder, and the god of something else. But their chosen champions are working together to destroy the world, and we know there's some traitorousness behavior between them that'll get developed later, I'm sure. And the thing called the Absolute, the main villain we thought, is actually an enslaved brain of an illithid mind-controlling buddy. So the Absolute's actually a manifestation of something human, I guess. A presentation of a lie. We've taken apart at least 1/3 of it, but there's still so much to learn and do. In killing Ketheric, we freed this angel woman, the Dame Aelin, and we discovered that she and Ketheric's daughter, Isabel, who's a priestess of the light, are involved in a relationship. So we talked to them earlier, trying to understand more about the world, and their response was to smooch and go away from us. So they're having their own private time right now. Withers, the always present, creepy-looking guy, demanded us to do something. I don't remember what it was. Have we even talked to him yet? So unfortunately, by stopping where I did, I don't fully recall what else we needed to do. If anyone recalls what I planned to do, that would be good. Okay, so Gortash and Orin are the 2 living champions still. They've both headed in the direction of Baldur's Gate into the west. The Night Song, right. The Night Song is the name for the angel. Right. So she is going to go visit our camp and... Right! One of our very first missions was to find a relic called the Night Song for a wizard in Baldur's Gate. I assumed it was, I don't know, like a little urn or something, but it turns out it's a whole person. So a wizard wants this angel for some reason. Okay. Unfortunately, we've lost Mole. Mole, who is one of the tiefling children who might be making deals with the devil. If he doesn't turn up in Moonrise, or if she doesn't turn up in Moonrise Tower, she may have escaped to Baldur's Gate. I didn't see her anywhere. I may have missed her, but hard to say. The High Harper! Yeah, Jaheira has joined our party. We've picked up 2 more characters in the most recent act here. Jaheira, the High Harper druid paladin, or druid hunter lady, and the other fellow, the bear druid. And so we have two creatures of nature now along with us. So the power of nature has been reignited here in Act 2 by finding and saving a child, in fact. And now nature's coming along to save us, maybe. Baldur's Gate 3 is #1 of the PC games from 2025. Caves of Qud is there also. Yeah, Erd Mithrin's an amazing game. I think for some people, Baldur's Gate is their favorite game they've ever played, or certainly at the top of the ones that have been played recently, no doubt. The Wizard of Waterdeep. Alright, so Gale really wants an item that we saw earlier. It's this item that controls the large elder brain, being called the Absolute. Now, one thing I don't fully understand is Gale's head size versus the head size of the Elder Brain. So, does he want the crown and like shrink it down, resize it like a ring? Or instead, does he just want to like stand on it? I just don't know. But he wants us to go to a bookstore in Baldur's Gate. So, kind of all quests lead to Baldur's Gate now. And we'll see how that goes. Pharaoh said I meant to talk to Withers, so hello Withers, what's going on?
Good moment to talk. Fate spins along as it should. Hast thou need of my services?
Oh! Didn't he ask us some question about do the Illithid have souls? And I said, because we'd met that one Illithid down in the Mushroom Kingdom and he was kind to us and worked along with us, then yes, they do have souls. And he immediately snapped, no, they don't. So either he has intrinsic knowledge, basic knowledge of the world that we don't have, or he's a big old jerk. I'm leaning #2 right now because I want to dispute the question, not really have him assert these things at me, possibly. In D&D, there's a process called attunement that resizes items fit your body. Oh, interesting. I thought there was different size armor. Like, there's some armor that only goblins can wear, and some armor that only giants can wear. But there's a way to change the size of these things. Is that only for magic items, perhaps? I really don't know. I really don't know. Alright, so the Dead Three are the big three gods we're currently fighting off. So, Withers, you know a lot about them. Why?
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Okay, so we already defeated Merkel, I believe, God of Bones. So the other two left are Murder and Death. Cool. That sounds inviting and friendly. All good. I don't know much about games of the year. So Baldur's Gate 3 apparently was game of the year for this year, last year, whenever it came out. Are there any like games of the year that you all remember not enjoying? I probably don't play enough of the games of the year. I'm sure some of them are in genres that I don't enjoy at all. But, yeah, are there any, like, really controversial games of the year? Or are they things that people tend to agree on? I think anybody who looks at Baldur's Gate 3 has to say, man, that's at least a very, very good game. Even if it's not my favorite that I played. Why is everything marked as new in our inventory? Oh, we don't like that at all? That'd be very confusing. Do I have things to sell right now? I guess a little bit. So let me go say hi to the quartermaster person. And then I think we head back to camp. Fallout was game of the year? Oh, like Fallout 4. I know some people found Fallout 4 incredibly repetitive.
Just tell me what you need.
I love you focus on the main story. It was kind of fun, though. In 2004, Madden NFL was game of the year. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know if it had some new mechanic to distinguish from all of the other Maddenses. Madden's eye. What's the plural of Madden? Madden's general, possibly? Something like that. Alright. I'm trying not to sell scrolls. I know how much upsets some of you when I do so. You understand, I don't do it to hurt you, but because it's the right thing to do. Alright. So, right. We found this fancy armor, and a fancy shield also. I think I decided I wasn't going to use this armor at all. Yeah. And I think the shield is less great also than the one we're using on Shadowheart. Yeah? Let me check that one out real quick. I probably looked the other day, but... so both are +2. Right. So when enemies miss you, they get a negative effect, as well as when they hit you on our shield. Also, you can't be crit. Absolutely. All to the good there for sure. Various pieces of letters, must keep those forever, of course. The rune slates we're able to read now, and so I kind of want to go back to my camp, where I believe I've saved most, if not all, of the early game rune slates. And I'm very curious what we can find out about the earliest part of the game, because we saved these items. Now, the answer might be literally nothing. They'll be kind of bummed. And we'll ask, why do we even save these? And the answer, of course, is because of the possibility of them meaning something. What's this here? I'm going to go ahead and sell the Dark Justiciar armor now. Oh, wait. Yeah, she only has 2,000 money. Thank you. I'm just hammering away at give her everything that I have. Some of these elixirs I will definitely use. I'm going to look through them real quick. When I say some of them, I mean one of them, I believe. A level 4 spell slot. Absolutely. Absolutely one of those. Yeah, what do you think will be the game of the year this year? Do you have an opinion on that one? Like, what's my game of the year for the year? What games did I play for the first time this year that I thought were especially good? Huh. I can't think of anything right now, frankly. Okay, so unfortunately, okay. The majority of what we're trying to sell is in the Reaper's Embrace, the armor of Ketheric. So I might accept that I can't sell that right now. If I try to sell anything else. Well, if I can get close, I'm fine. There we go. Close enough. Hello, Grobzilla. You weren't able to watch today, but how did the Wrexham Red Dragons do? Grobzilla, we were up against the team in first place in the league. We got absolutely destroyed them. We won. Kiefer Moore got 3 goals. Oh, we beat the first place team. I want to say USA, USA. If I gotta go like Wales, 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 that'll do it for sure. A lot of people said the game of the year will be E33. Oh, Expedition 33. I heard a lot of good things about that one. Did not play it myself. People asked me to play it. Yeah. Was Expedition 33 a little spooky? That's why I didn't play it, or was it just like too long of a game for the time? Can't recall.
Right away.
Okay. I suspect we want to head to camp now and to Last Light, etc. I don't know how long it'll take all of our little friends to get home. Okay. So, let's try camp first. Wait, is someone here to talk to? No, it's boring flaming fists, unfortunately. Alright, long rest. Good night, everybody. Hopefully get some stories for advancing the storyline. Okay, so our angel friend and her lover are both here. I shouldn't say that. Isabel is here. I'm curious if she's going to say anything about her father dying. So far, she said nothing.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
Okay, so she seems to accept the redemption narrative. That Kethra had gotten so bad that only in death would he be redeemed. We managed to talk him into a certain kind of redemption. He accepted his death as opposed to fought against it. Maybe, I don't know, it's kind of confusing how that part worked. We talked him into the possibility of giving him a new life, maybe. I was hoping he'd accept it. Anyway, you and Aelin have a lot of history. What happened? There's a great deal you haven't told me, or aren't you sad about your father's fate? Number 2 that we're going to say, I see she can trade, though. She has 3 money. You may keep your 3 money. Alright. You haven't told me a lot of stuff.
Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to deceive. I've been trying to make sense of it all. Ketheric Thorm was my father.
What?
He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
I don't believe, well, Bingo believes in justice at first sight. In his immediate conversation, the first thing that someone says to him determines if they will die. Unfortunately, if they say anything at all about, I don't know, demons, devils, that don't have a clear negation before them, like, I wish to destroy demons and devils, and they usually reach the end of things. Do we love justice? We do. We do love justice very much indeed. We've given a lot of hammers and great swords certain looks. Justice at first sight indeed. I don't, but maybe you do.
Guilty. The moment I looked at Aelin, I just knew I had to be with her. I was hers. That was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
I'm sorry, I've been in the way. I forgot to go in the corner for this game so as not to block the important text with my bobbing head. I believe it's the case that we learned that Ketheric got in league with the God of Bones to bring his daughter back to life. So I think that's the case here. What else could I say about that? Okay, he'd become the chosen miracle. Only a monster would rip his own daughter from the grave, or did he shout, "Boo!" Number 3 is definitely the Halloween appropriate answer, but I don't want to be, like, insincere. Hello, Thorn. Why does Paradox hate Resorti? Wait, does Paradox hate Resorti? I thought we were all cool. They like me again, I think. Anyway, he became one with the death.
I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Alright, so it seems that the sacrifice of Night Song was not only to keep Thorm alive, eternally, but also to bring back his daughter. I wonder if his daughter was also immortal until we freed Nightsong. She doesn't seem to know that, nor do I, actually. Everyone else has EU5 with early access and sponsored streams. Paradox does not give sponsored streams to my side of the streamer. That said, I do have a key to EU5. I could be playing it right now, but I don't want to. The end. Alright, I understood you were trying to protect yourself, or you lied to me. Ah. I understand your falsehoods.
Now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help, your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
I mean, that's very, very sweet. If, however, for the rest of the game, we have this immortal angel who's able to, like, spew light everywhere and strike down enemies with a look, and this healer of Salute who is able to bring people back from the dead and heal all wounds, and they won't join the fights, I'm gonna be very, very cranky. I'm sorry, I save all of my angelic power for my girlfriend now.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
Who are they?
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Alright, so one of the main conceits of the text thus far has been that Shadowheart has forgotten everything before her current mission. Current mission to get a relic and bring it back to Shar, a goddess in whom she's not sure she believes anymore, a goddess who she's begun to break away from. And so, yeah, the claim from the angel is that Shadowheart's memory can be retrieved, maybe through a Vulcan mind meld, we'll see. I see those pointy ears, obviously Vulcan. I tend to resist any sort of parasite power, but in this case I will follow along where Shadowheart wants me to be, and learn her story with her.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
It's a little Shadowheart. She's afraid of wolves. This is why. Who dat? Is that Aelin also? No. Oh.
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
Your
You already
father?
know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But
Sharp
you
people
are
are
a
terrible.
child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Okay, so given what we've learned so far, it seems that she was raised by a family of Selenites, people who believed in the light, and then her father took her to the forest to abandon her, to go through a ritual of self-preservation, or maybe calling on the gods, not sure what, to get back to town. While this was happening, the Dark Justiciars, I guess, came together and killed her father, or tried to kill her father, I guess, because part of the final test for Dark Justiciars is to kill a Selûnite. That they failed in killing her father is striking, given the way that he was being stabbed on the ground. Yeah. So suddenly Shadowheart has a new goal in life. Previously, the goal was to get the relic, become a Dark Justiciar, prove her devotion to Lady Shar. Now instead, she has this moment of, I need to save my family. A strange shifting of focus there. Earlier, I had a question of where her powers were coming from. If she had her powers after turning her back on Shar. So has she actually been a follower of light this whole time and didn't know it? What does that mean? So of course I want to say I'll help right away. I do want to ask that question about where her devotion is, but I worry as always if I don't say I'll help right away, will I not have a chance to do so? So don't worry, I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So a couple things. Number one, we're going to a Sharite outpost maybe? And they know that we have fallen. Number two, the Spear of Night. I thought that was cast in the Shadowfell. So this is the lance that was picked up for Shadowheart to become a Dark Justiciar, and she threw it away, and Aylin's retrieved it. The Spear of Night, I thought it was cast away.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shar's umbral domain.
Did she
Shar is
cleanse
quick
it?
to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
Oh boy.
It hurts.
Oh, she has her wound still, right.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Alright, Selûne's Spear of Night, it's called. I did indeed go into her inventory, it seems. So, a second legendary item for her. 5-12 damage, you gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. Weapon +3. Moonbeam Moon Mote. I don't know what Moon Mote is yet. Illuminate the area around you with wisps of moonish light that make movement difficult for enemies and bolster your allies' damage. Wow. It's a concentration, though. So that means that I can't use both that and the, and the Spirit Guardians. A shame, a shame. One of the gods of Selûne's title, Moon Maiden, has often been debated among the ecclesiastical. Common symbology certainly rejects the assumption of virginity. More to the point, Maiden itself carries some dusty connotations. How about Lunar Lady? Keep the alliteration too, says Marjorie Hender Plum. For roleplay reasons, I feel that I must use this item. Let's at least look at it, see what it looks like first. Right. Let's equip it so we can see it. It's not shiny, unfortunately. I guess we have to cast the light about us thing. Okay, so now it's pretty darn shiny. And if one does that, then your characters gain 1 to 4 damage, and enemies have a debuff against them also. It feels better, except for... I mean, Lathander's Light is strong against fiends and undead. I'm guessing the Spear of Night is good against everybody. But again, we can't use it with Spirit Guardians. Is it ever possible to have more than one concentration at a time? Can one split one's mind and think of 2 things? Or is it instead the case that no, you just get the one, thank you very much. Only the one. In that case, we'll keep the weapon with us. It's probably important for roleplay reasons at least, but we'll stay with the Lathandarian item, I guess. Just feels so un-RP. Shepard has a suggestion. At this point, we could go ahead and change over on Shadowheart's specialization. I want to ask a poll on that one, because I kind of agree. Now that she's discovered she's not a Sharite, why wouldn't she lean hard into being a holy cleric? Let's go and see what we all think. Respec Shadowheart? Yes. RP reasons. No RP reasons. There you go. I think you can make an RP case in either direction. The Sharite side says she doesn't know anything else. It would take her a very long time to learn how to be a devoted cleric of Selûne. Where, you also say that, oh, she cares so much of her freedom from Shar, there's now time to change it over. I could give Bingo the mace instead, and he can have a shield as well. I don't like him having a shield, though. I like him having an absolutely giant weapon. I think so. Your reasons for voting yes are not RP, but instead meta reasons. Alright, seems like most people are on board RP reasons. This will be our first time ever doing a respec then. And I don't know how it works, but we'll go talk to Withers and see what's up with that. Also, I'm guessing it's someone else's story of telling. Shar, you got anything?
Well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Alright, anything new happened to us?
What's on your mind?
Nothing else. Like the idea of having a giant weapon. Unfortunately, right now I can't distinguish between the 2 of those. Yeah. I can't distinguish between liking and liking the idea of.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shar, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Alright, we agree. Nope, that's that. Volo, anything new?
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have
same as
here.
before, unfortunately.
I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you.
Maybe going into the next act we'll get more story time with him, but I've been kind of surprised at how little development he as a character has had, given how central he is to Baldur's Gate lore. It seemed like kind of character who should have a lot more going on, but guess not. Okay. I have things to sell that are fairly expensive, unfortunately. So I gotta be careful not to sell those. Not using that, okay. Good enough for now. I know a bit about Volo. Yeah. I've seen him in the other games. I don't remember all the ins and outs of him, but I know enough that I can make some jokes at least. Hello, Chihiro, what's going on?
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Thank you. All I can say is join me. I can't ask about her storyline. Now, it's certainly the case that Bingo did not know her, he didn't exist in the prior BGs. But we'd love to learn a bit more about her. I suspect she's made for flirting if you want to, but, you know, we're good. Volo usually doesn't have much going on. I mean, I definitely get that, but I guess I was hoping that he would sing us the occasional song in response to the things that we had done in the world. There's not much going on there at all. Alright, hello. Hello, nature.
You did it. Catherick Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
His voice is still creepy. I'm glad I could help. May I shoot a reward? Nope, just happy to help. Man, I do wonder what rewards we've missed out on by not being a self-interested character. I'm sure there's at least one really cool reward at some point, but we're fine.
Not as glad as I am.
Well, that's nice.
Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
I better have an Ent in the final battle. If that does not mean I have an Ent in the final battle, I don't even want it. Alright, hello, Arabella. Are you still hanging out here?
I guess I can take care of myself. I mean, I've gotten this far.
Nothing more there. So Withers is for respecking. I'll talk to him in just a second. I want to do two other things first, I think. Number one, Gale, which I go down.
Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
Okay, so everyone's on board with supporting Shadowheart any way possible. So my question is, in early game I picked up these tablets. Am I able to read them now?
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
History.
Visions project into your mind. A nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
I can't remember if we could read these earlier.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
I don't think so.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
A little disappointing, but that's okay. Alright, so it's time to respec Shadowheart.
What am I to do?
And we'll grab her and have her...
Onward in her name.
Can you say hi to the animals,
Let us start a
Shadowheart?
conversation.
You don't speak Animalese, but...
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Oh, because when you turn into... Or so when you talk to the animal, you turn into Bingo. Is that because he has speak with the animals on, or are all interactions with the animals always with their friend and master?
No time to rest.
Regardless, Shadowheart,
Can't afford to stay
tis
idle.
you.
This way.
Going to Withers this way? It's the owlbear from the maze. It's the owlbear from the goblin camp, I believe. All right, hello, Withers.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
I guess I could send each character forward to say hello to him. Huh. Well, let's change classes,
As thou
please.
desire.
So how does changing classes work? So I think you can freely change anybody into anything, which... Okay. Subclass change we're gonna do. So I think life is the obvious one to me. Tasked with the holy edict of preserving body, mind, and soul, your god grants you a plethora of healing magics. For that, we get ourselves Cure Wounds and Bless. And Devotion empowers healing spells to get HP equal to 2+ spell level. Alright, cool. Death seems very unlikely. Knowledge. We're adroit in all manner of language and skills. My mind's an intellectual cup, brimming with exquisite knowing. So never fail a knowledge check again. But it's a control domain, it seems, so probably not for me. Now, light seems obviously good also. Gods of primordial flame bathe you in resplendent light, providing magics to dispel the darkness and immolate the enemies. So you can put light on yourself or anything else for a full day. Burning Hands, Fairy Fire, Shields of the Divine Light. Use reactions to impose disadvantage on attackers, possibly causing their attacks to miss. When attacks miss against Shadowheart right now, she can knock over the character. Huh. Nature no. Tempest. Very thunder quakes the black firmament. No. Trickery no. War. Fortified by holy zeal. Oh boy. You brandish an arsenal of sacramental savagery to use against those you deem unrighteous. Have we convinced her to be a mini paladin? Does Bingo have a new friend? So what do you do then? You get Divine Favor and Shield of Faith. When you make an unarmed or weapon attack, you can spend a War Priest charge to make a second attack. Nah. I think Life or Light seems best just for roleplay reasons. And this modifies our stats, doesn't it? War Domain's great, but would I be bummed to have excessive paladins? Or just like the healing spec paladin, and Bingo is the what is it? Retribution spec paladin, maybe. Can we use maces here? Maybe a mace is a Morning Star? Or a simple weapon? War uses everything? Okay. Oh right, you can change ability scores. Thank you for that. Alright. We'll have more paladins on the field. Very well. Okay. So, wisdom is most important. I would like to put one more point into that. I guess the obvious steal is strength. I can't put it here. Why not? If I remove the one there, can I put it here? No, it's 1 or 2. Oh, and another point, so it's 2 points to add 1 point after a certain point. 15 is the cap. Okay. So we actually can't go over 17. It's better to go at life or light. I don't get one guide. Wait, what's one guide mean? Does that mean I don't have a healer? One guide. What's that mean? Does that mean like one guy in chat saying to do something like, oh, okay, I'll do that? No, I should maintain my roleplay reasons. I'm sorry, one guy, you don't win this day. That one guy, no good. Brickhead, good evening, my friend. Hope we're doing well. Alright, from now on, we'll never be one guide again. So I've kept the same cantrips through for the entire time. I use Guidance, I use Sacred Flame, I almost never use Resistance. It's kind of thing I could cast at the beginning of a battle, I suppose. Intimidation and performance bonus. A flame. I mean, I guess a light I'm more likely to use more often. It's a cast at the beginning of the day. Okay. So I can't put anything else in wisdom for right now. Got it. What does intelligence do? Spellcasting for wizards. You're not a wizard, Harry. Charisma improves saving throws. I guess I was gonna say I make Constitution round. There we go. I figured it out. Only Wisdom is non-round, unfortunately. Okay. Do I have a spell selection here? May have to do that once we're actually in the game properly. Okay. Our first ever respec. We now have a healer character. We have to level up from 1. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay, so what do we do with you? She can now turn the undead and preserve life. Channel Divinity, evoke a healing energy that restores allies. So an AoE heal. Got it. I'll need to think through spells later once we have them all. Oh, right. You can change your spells at camp. Got it. Are there any characters in this game that can't freely change their spells? Because definitely Gale can change anytime he wants to. Oh boy, a lot of spells. Oh boy, a lot of spells. Sorcerers can't change. So what buff do sorcerers get to make up for their inability to change spells? Choice pending. Here we change our cantrips. Oh, if she loses guidance, we have a huge problem. Hopefully it comes back. Take half damage from various attacks. Make a fire. I miss Sacred Flame. Bring it back, please. Alright, feat number 1. They get a thing called meta magic. What's meta magic for sorcerers? Okay, your rule is still like get on in there and hit people with your shield. Can she use her shield still? Gosh, I hope so. How do I, okay, so her shield is still on. Good. Resilient? Increase one ability by 1 to a maximum of 20. That's ability, that's not this thing. I'll put a point in wisdom if I can. Warcaster helps with concentration spells. I like that. That's smart, thank you. Yeah, maintaining concentration is so important for her. Thank you for helping me see that one. Blade Ward's lame. I'm not gonna get one guide. I make my choices always. And if the one guy's unhappy, they can bribe you with a tap. Or a tip rather. Good luck, one guy. Blessed Healer. Healing others heals you too. I love that. Love that. 52 HP. More spells. How confusing. Okay, so red spell means you already have this but better. I'll never cast Blade War. You understand now I'm going to cast Blade Ward every single battle, possibly every single turn, just to show you how great it is. We now make Radiance instead of Poison. That seems better. Okay. Okay. Defensive Duelist. Finesse Weapon, no. I like Athlete. Strength or Dexterity goes up by 1 then. We're already at round numbers in that one. Looking for anything to give me +1 to Wisdom. Mobile might be good. Movement speed increases. No opportunity attack. That's neat. You gain armor proficiency with medium armor and shields. Do I already have that? I hope so. Hope so. I don't know. I guess, I mean, resilience seems possibly sensible. More rituals, more good. Sentinel. When an enemy within melee range attacks an ally, you can use a reaction to make a weapon attack against that enemy. That could be cool. I think Sentinel seems great. Absolutely. You're the Sentinel. Nice. So many spells. Level 9. We are complete. I will cast Blade Ward every single turn. Not really, not really. Okay, so... she's wearing medium armor. Are you allowed to wear heavy armor now? Or are you still medium armor? She can wear heavy armor also. Okay.
Have a lot on my mind.
There's a heavy armor over here that I didn't sell because it's too expensive. I think. Possibly. Maybe? Cat. That's the Dark Justiciar one. That's not the one I'm talking about.
Quite ready for you.
I hope I didn't sell this thing.
My faith will guide me.
I probably sold it. Well, it does not exist. Should we find a medium armor, don't you worry. I sold Catharic's armor. That's what I was looking for. I also have like some dwarf something armor. Wait, Zeller, are you using that one? Yeah, there was some dwarf something armor at one point I had, but she'll be fine. She'll be fine. God.
What's next, I wonder?
So with that change, should I give you the fancy mace? Nah. Or the fancy spear? The mace is still better, I'm afraid. Alright. I'm sure it'll all work out. Gotta believe, gotta believe. Wait. Okay, we no longer have proficiency in our crossbow. I don't believe I've ever used range on Shadowheart. Not to be rude, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. I think there's some bow in here, yeah? Can use bows. Hello? You here instead? Please move over. Oh boy, there we go. Can you use bows? You can. That will work then very good. What do we enter into? Light. Life. Life. She's a healer person now. So Sanctuary, you or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. This is a way of stopping Gale from dying. Light up ourselves. I got 2 spells now. Oh gosh, yeah, you're right. Guiding Bolt I've enjoyed so many times. Anything looks even vaguely healy gets selected. I keep saying I'm going to have her cast water for Gale, but I almost never do. We'll see if we end up taking it. Protection from evil and good I've never used. Sanctuary I think seems very strong. Blindness, no. Calm emotions. Humanoids can't be charmed, frightened, or become enraged. It's a concentration, but it could be a useful concentration, defensively speaking, especially early in a match. We still have our guidance, thank goodness. Prayer of Healing. Heals anybody you can see within 9 meters. Cool. Silence. Create a soundproof sphere, all within her silence and immune to thunder damage for 100 turns. Alright, so once she's in the middle with Spirit Guardians, we could change it out if we want to stop somebody. Possibly. Animate the dead. That's creepy, no. Big old daylight I find delightful. In death, no. Glyph of warding. Inscribe a circle of arcane glyphs on the ground. When stepped on by an enemy, a magical effect will trigger. Remove curse. That seems important. Speak with the dead. We have an item for that. Spirit Guardians, absolutely. Of the 2 here, freedom of movement or banishment. Freedom of movement. Contagion, Dispel Evil and Good. Aberrations, Celestials, Elementals, Fae, Fiends, and Undead have disadvantaged attack rolls against you. Whatever. Flame Strike, no. Insect Plague, no. Planar Binding, no. I have made my choices. I have made my choices. They're mostly like nice guy healing stuff. Ditch Prayer of Healing. You can't make me one guy. Cat. I like the phrase of being one guy. This makes me very, very happy.
Catch a break.
Knowing that phrase will keep me from doing that, I'm sure. Alright, is it time for a creepy dream? It might just be. Excellent. Flame Strike, no. Gale has fire and stuff. Gale will be fine for us. Good morning, everyone. Shadowheart, what's going on?
First in my heart.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it.
I tell you
My
the
parents
truth.
are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Shar! Number one, Shar may have had her reasons. No. I mean, right. I can tell a story that says Shar wanted to make sure a young girl didn't have to deal with the trauma of her, her father's death in front of her eyes. Like, that's a little bit too much for a kid to handle. But you've been forced to live a lie. The truth revealed itself. We have to go fight the absolute. Number two, we're trying very hard to be affirming truth guys, so the truth will reveal itself.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
Please no. I think I know where this is going. Why am I able to pick up on flirting in the video game, but not in the real world? I mean, number one, it may not happen in the real world. But number two, Shepard, can I please remove the option for Shar's helmet in conversations? Wait, why don't you want him to wear a helmet? Well, why don't need to wear helmets? They're warriors. They're mighty warriors. Their hats look great. What is it you need to see to? It better not be, ooh, your luscious lips.
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Leave what with you? Helmets look dumb in conversation, do they? I don't know. You have wholesome reasons? Okay. I'll turn off hats in conversation then. I've been one guide. Alright, where is... Hide some hats, please. No. Interface? No. Video? No. It's on inventory screens. Oh, interesting. Thank you. It's the little button above the helmet. Ah. Boop. Hide during dialogues. Hide always. I think during dialogue is most appropriate. Alright, team. I'm gonna make Gale still wear his goofy helmet. I prefer that.
A long way to go still.
Okay, then Lae'zel. Very good. There you go, team. There you go, team. Happy to assist the cause there. Anything else I'm gonna do?
No one back home will ever believe this.
We slept. We're ready for the day. A broom. A broom. There's a witch afoot. It's now time to cast everything. We'll go do that in the last light in. But I worry there'll be a story there immediately. So I'm going to go and return to wherever we just were. And then head to the inn and see if anyone's there to talk with us. I don't know of anyone who would be, frankly. as we now have, excuse me, all of our friends here instead. But we'll see. Can I remember all of the casting? So now Shadowheart has daily make light on herself. Aid? Oh, did she lose aid? Oh, there it is. We're fine. Including on the archers. Very good. Happy to help them. I think that's all for her. Also, I need to reorganize her spells. It's kind of a mess of bits I actually do not recognize. Alright, so Lae'zel is something to cast. Gale's a whole bunch of things. So Gale has the self-cast light. He has his armor. He has everyone get nice and close. Hello. Nice and close, please. Speed racer for everybody. I missed Gale, I believe. There we go. Okay. We want to refill Shadowheart's level 5 spell. We also want to change his ring back over. Good.
Whatever comes.
The Shadowheart puts on the fancy pearl thing. Casts it. Level 5. I thank you. Cool. Did anyone notice me missing any of them? Or is that all the correct casts possibly? Wait, also, I didn't try to speak to the dead on Ketheric. I just recognized that. I wonder. I don't know how I got back here. Oh, an angel took me. Yeah. Oh, See Invisible, thank you. Yeah, See Invisible needed on Gale also.
One with the weave.
Does anybody get sneaky around us? We found like hidden gnomes. We're very pleased. Yeah, I should have tried to talk to the dead on Ketheric. Maybe he finally feels free.
Light on my feet.
I'm guessing there's not a way back to the boss arena, unfortunately. Unless it's down the middle of the prison. Back seating, please. Is there a way to get back to the boss arena? Try to talk to Ketheric. The dead don't speak to their killers? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, Ketheric does not have a head anymore. Good call. Yeah, I thought perhaps, the Ketheric would talk to his killer because he's been redeemed, would say, thank you for freeing me. God, last light it is then.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I have allies, number one. We talked to the Guardian, or the Visitor, last time we played. She was able to come into our realm. I remembered that. I remember her saying something that made me feel concerned, but then something that made me feel quite comforted also. I don't recall what that was. I do remember Ketheric implying that he is... what was it? That he had laid like a trap for us. And that Ketheric had put in a trap for us to bring him the relic. And we're falling into the trap already. And so I do wonder if the only way to win here is not to play. To take my my relic and go home. Enough lives been lost. How did lives die? I have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
More? Will anyone be alive when we arrive in the city? Right, so they're currently a huge force marching on the city of Baldur's Gate. I don't know if we've gained there faster than the enemy does. We need to invent a railroad, or find Sid and get an airship, or I don't know, hire a boat. I need more allies from the city. I'll think about it, or I'll build an army to rival that of the Absolute. Let's try to find allies in the city. More allies, more good.
I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours.
How do you know that?
Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
We still share a goal. I don't want to say that the Dream Visitor has kind of a harsh voice towards us. She is very demanding, isn't she? It surprises me that she hasn't chilled a little bit, given that we actually are a functional leader, but how it goes. Alright, may I try once again to go to Last Light Inn? Fantastic. There will at least be a buyer-seller here. And there will not. It's possible there's no one here anymore. Alright, so Danis is still here. This is the poor young sorcerer who is so afraid that he caused the death of many of his friends. He wants to go to Baldur's Gate. If I can ask him to join the team, it'd be great. We haven't found Zevor yet either. I suspect that I missed Zevor at some point in the playthrough. In Act 2, I think someone implied that last time, so maybe next playthrough we'll find Zevor.
Speak up. I just want to make it to Baldur's Gate. We've come this far, right? Just a little longer yet.
Oh, this is not the, This is not the apprentice? Okay. They're all wearing blue robes. It confuses me. Okay, is the, I think the blacksmith's gone. I thought the bucket of fruit was the blacksmith's innards. Yeah, I think that kinda empty. It feels creepy being so empty. I see one green dot over here. So it's just the tieflings. Hello, Cal.
I don't think I've ever seen Harper's move so fast. What in the hells is going down at Moonrise?
Not a conversation, just a comment. How about with you, Leah?
Half this place cleared out when the sky lit up. I'm staying put until I know what's what. I suggest you do the same.
It's strange that I can't tell them what has happened, because obviously we are aware of some things of which they are not aware.
Whoever or whatever is causing that light is on our side. I have no doubt.
I'm still pretty well sure that the light over top of Last Light Inn is cast by Isilde's mother. Isabel? Isabel's mother, sorry. I'd hate to miss something, but I really think we hit basically everything. So we've been told to go west, young man. So the western path out is here. Oh, we fought some Gith here before. I do recall that. Yeah, I think we're going to say we're basically done. So to the east, west. Also, I am curious if we're going to find that crossing area. Worm's Crossing, maybe? We're going to take this amulet and give it to some monk's daughter, maybe. And I hope we're not helping something terribly creepy to happen in our absolute rubishness. Are willing to do any quest for anyone. I think it's a character defect. Can we agree it's a character defect? Like, you should be able to say no. I mean, we did say no to that one fellow who wanted to damn someone's soul for eternity. He was over here somewhere. Maybe right here. I think I couldn't decide if his retribution was justified. The thought was that the person he was torturing eternally had used secrets from the bar to blackmail and otherwise harm people. Now, I'm not sure if eternal torture is the right way to go. Yeah, we'll tolerate it. We'll tolerate it for now. Hopefully we are adequately deciding how to mete out justice. Road to Baldur's Gate up ahead, no turning back. So I believe I've been told there's like an interstitial act now. From Act 2 to Act 3.
Something good here, I hope.
But the interstitial area might be very large indeed, so we'll see. Let's go, team! Let's go! Through the gate.
Thanks to us.
Shadow Curse will soon be gone. And I think the map is actually much bigger than I realized it was. Alright. Okay, no, it actually dead ends here. And so it'll load a new area instead. Must gather our party before venturing forth. Nothing comes to mind that I should go do right now. Some small part of me says we should run through all of the tower and make sure I didn't miss anything. But I think we did. I think we found basically everything in the tower. The only event I remember not engaging with was the place where... Is this true? Yeah, it was the place where the Eternal Torment was happening. I think we're good. They were good. Forward, forward! The road to Baldur's Gate. I really hope we get to see things...
Lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Ketheric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Is that how we smile? What a win. What a win, team. I'll definitely take that. So... minimal desire for knowledge here. If one does not save Thaniel, does that end scene of the act go different? Because you can like remove the black curse without having Thaniel purified. It is different. Cool. What is this? How do I see this?
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant.
They're into some weird stuff.
Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Oh my goodness. Hi, angel person. Hello, romance. The leader sees his camp, and all is well. Especially no demons, or vampires, or lying contract bearers. All is well, even for Will.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
All right, there we go. I'm really enjoying the videos in between all of the different acts here. And yes, indeed, there is the city. It's been promised for a very long time. This game called Baldur's Gate. And there you go. The city of Baldur's Gate awaits. Quite something. Quite something. Hey, everybody, how's it going? I seem obsessed with doing everything as you are. I do like seeing it all if possible. I hate to leave any crevice unexplored, any treasure box unopened. We were playing as a paladin, a half-orc paladin character named Bingo, who believes in justice and goodness in a very simplistic way. And, you know, it's a whole bundle of fun, I do believe. So, yeah. So one sleep away, they said, till we get there. I think that might mean that I don't want to sleep at all ever until we finish everything in this area. And then we go to sleep and then we arrive at Baldur's Gate maybe. Let's see how that goes. That cutscene in which we saw Gortash and Orin, I believe, interact. Like I said, I wonder how we saw that. You know, was the painter in that room on our side and told us? Just like, I think to this point we haven't seen any cutscenes in which we've not been involved. I think, maybe, I'm not sure on that one. So we learned, though, that Orin is able to disguise herself as at least other women. Not sure past that. We learned that Orin desires to kill constantly. I believe she's, part of the God of Murder cult. We read earlier that Orin intends to kill Gortash at some point, to make sure that her god is the greatest of them all, etc. Because we know that Orin can disguise herself, I worry that we need to be suspect of every single character we meet from this point forward. We'll run up to them and we'll say, hey man, are you a cop? You gotta tell me, the Constitution says so. Yeah, it's weird to see it. I understand it's meant for the player. It's different. It's different to suddenly have one for the player perspective instead of the character perspective. Because I think usually when the devs want the player, or the character to know something, they put it in a book or a hidden note. And so you can imagine Gortash saying, you know, the preparation for my coronation nearly completed. And then, the nasty woman says, I will kill you, etc. It's interesting. It's interesting to see how that fits together, but a fun time anyway. Okay, so here we are in a different camp than usual. Oh, this is Worm's Lookout's called. Okay, in the journal, a few things. Gather your allies. Recruit allies who will fight against the cult. So, Volo and Halsin are both mentioned here. We don't have a mention here of Jaheira, despite the fact that we noted she was an ally during our conversation with the Dream Visitor. Okay. Shadowheart's family is somewhere in Baldur's Gate. We can fully free herself from Shar's influence. The curse. So the curse of Shadowheart's wound is something involving her parents. It's like metaphorical, possibly. Is this like a Freudian moment now? All of our pains and traumas carry their ways on into their adulthood? Possibly. Throm is good and dead. We completed Find a Cure. A far greater plot than imagined. One spearheaded by the Chosen of the Dead 3 and involving an Elder Brain. We're not going to have our parasites dug out by Volo. But instead, we'll have to go fight the brain, probably. And maybe you can use its brain stem to dig out the parasites or something. Or perhaps the parasites live only because of the Elder Brain's existence. We don't know how these things work. Do I have a torch? I have the moon lantern. I feel very strange about moon lanterns, though. I'm not able to free... Hello? Unequip, please. Oh, I can only take it... It's still equipped. Hello? Do I have a normal torch? This is definitely a moment of roleplay, I understand. I apologize for that. I have no normal torch. Alright, where'd my weapon go, though? There's my weapon. Okay, good. Torch button. Fine. Looks very silly. Giant moon shield around us. I love it. Alright, downstairs we go. Friends, it is the case that we have an ad break coming up right now. I'm going to go and take my real quick once a stream AFK break, I do believe. Someone must have a normal torch. Gale does. Excellent. We look normal now. Fine. Back in 3 minutes, team. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the gift subs today and for hanging out with me. And if you enjoy what you're seeing, consider throwing a follow this way. That way you'll be notified when I go live. 5 or 6 days a week, we try to show up for you. For right now, though, BRB. And thank you so much indeed for enjoying some BG3. BRB, BG3. I should write a poem. Back in a moment. Back even a little early. Hello again. We've about a minute left on the ad break, so I'm going to go and do a thing we do occasionally on the Friday, Saturday, which is try to knock out a crossword incredibly quickly. We'll see how it goes. So I give you the Friday crossword from the New Yorker. It's been a while since we tried it, so we'll see how this thing goes. Fingers crossed, everybody. I give you a crossword, hopefully. I mistyped. Never mind. No fast today. No fast. I think. Well, 12 seconds I'll take. I guess it's okay. Yeah, I typed in stag instead of stab. Or I typed in STGA maybe. Can I get Shadowheart to help with a crossword using her crossbow? Unfortunately, Shadowheart is no longer able to use crossbows. She can only use bows now. So, no crosswords. I'm kind of cross about that. There you go. We love the Friday puzzle. Very good, very good. Back to the game then. I'll probably be leaving in about 45 minutes. I mentioned my wife and I are leaving town today, here on the Saturday, and I need to get my things packed and so on. So probably for the best I leave a little early today. But for now, we'll at least gather our party and have a conversation probably with everybody in this new area.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Selûne cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step.
Okay. Now that we're traveling together, I don't know too much about you. It's true. Hey, Wino Gamer, good seeing you, my friend. Don't worry, we'll be back to Paradox Games soon. We're playing a little Baldur's Gate for today, though. Sure, Jaheira. This is not me flirting. This is just me trying to understand you.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
Is it true you fought the Dead Three? Sure. And the answer, of course, is yes.
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And, bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
Oh, we love it. We love her refusal to be this hero of the story, to come back in fan service ways and recount all of the good old days in Baldur's Gate 1. I'll respect that. Let's not discuss the past.
What need, when it seems so intent on repeating itself? But stay this apocalypse, and I'll let you read my journals. Promise.
Oh, that'd be fun. Alright, that's good for now. Thank you. I'm not gonna push too hard into anybody's personal life right now. We're just getting to know each other after all. Oh, this actually may be the camp area for here. It's possible if you camp in Baldur's Gate area, it turns into this thing. Quite a bit less navigable than the spread out but flat camps. Someone left a diamond behind? Wait, am I stealing from peasants right now? I worry I may be stealing from peasants. I mean, shame on them for leaving it unattended. But it is nighttime. Maybe they work the night shift. We'll see. What would we expect Shadowheart into? Into healing, life, I believe. Alright, hello Lae'zel, what's going on with you now?
I'm listening.
Get stuff. Okay, goodbye. So her current Gith crisis is, who should rule?
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Wait, what are the less pleasant aspects? I'm clean finally. Maybe she's not into the green color. Yeah. So, where are the animals, I wonder? We haven't said hi to them in this new area yet. Cabbages? Cabbages! There's a new Magic the Gathering set coming out for Avatar, The Last Airbender and such. And there are cards that reference the cabbage vendor and cabbage disasters and so on. I will not be acquiring any of these cards. I don't know Avatar at all, and it doesn't interest me even a little bit. Hello, Angel!
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Why? What is it? Step closer or stay back ready to defend ourselves. I think we believe in the Angel, so I will step closer.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory.
Caw-caw!
Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one.
Thanks. Maybe because I spent a few days away from BG3, the emotion around this character feels so over the top. It's possible I forgot the joy, the elation, the surprise, the pure jubilation of the defeat of Ketheric Thorm, but man, she seems a little bit worked up. Not to tell her to, like, be calm or chill or anything, but a little bit much. I couldn't have done it without you,
We are
best
a
friend.
powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
Will you join my party then? Now that you're free, will you join the party?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
She keeps saying she will help, but is Aelin the kind of character we call extra? Or do the kids call extra? Is she extra?
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Alright, Angel Lady. Are you really the Moon Maiden's daughter? How'd you get trapped in the Shadowfell? We'll start with how'd you get trapped there, you fool?
Ketheric Thorm. Father of my one and only love. Enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me. Even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel. By her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Alright. We saw that earlier, that she can't actually die. She'll always be returned to life with 1 HP. I didn't quite make the connection until just now between that and Ketheric's immortality. That is truly, truly horrible. Because when the Dark Justiciars get in there and kill her, she doesn't actually die. She respawns to the next Dark Justiciar to kill her. That is crazy. Crazy. But I might be all about it anyway. We learned that, I think we learned that by looking at her. I think if you examine her, she has a buff that says, comes back to life with 1 HP over and over again, maybe. I'll look and see. Are you really the goddess's daughter? What's that even mean? Who's the father? We need Mori Povich at once.
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory?
I don't know.
There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Will Mom help out?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Alright, well, cool. I see in the bottom left that you can attack her. I don't know. That's a pretty bad idea. Yeah, so as Child of the Moon Maiden, blessed with the favor of a goddess, Nightsong cannot be permanently killed. When unconscious, she starts the next turn with 1 HP. That's what I noticed. So she had some big prayer for us. Looks like the big prayer didn't give us any special buffs right now, but it'll come useful in the future, and no doubt she's on our side, and that counts for a lot, probably. I'm currently thinking through if we had we let or allowed Shadowheart to kill Nightsong. I don't know how to think of all this, unfortunately. I'm thinking, like, if we were big evil people, Nightsong would still have to die in order to kill Ketheric. But maybe the goal of an evil playthrough is not killing Ketheric. Maybe it's something else instead. Please don't tell me, but yeah, the path we're down is the path we're down.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
All these immortals, their weird sense of the world. Hey, our little buddies! Hello, Scratch. What's going on in this new place?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Okay, so possible same as usual. That's fine, though. I just don't want to miss anything interesting. Still a good boy. A number of people encouraged me to play the Dark Urge playthrough. From the name alone, I assume it's like, let's be pretty darn evil. I don't see the appeal of that, so I'm probably not going to.
Very delicious.
But at some point, we might give a go to, a more self-interested character who's, not going to always do the good guy thing, but probably won't, I don't know, run around stealing babies. Hey, how's it going, Nom? Alright, Halson, I don't know if I'm talking to you right now. I'll talk to Gale, that's enough for the moment. There are choices in Dark Urge? But my guess is so I don't know enough to have the conversation, unfortunately. Yeah, for Dark Urge. I don't know.
How can I help?
I think people said, though, that I wouldn't exactly enjoy the Dark Urge playthrough. But I don't know enough about it, unfortunately, to really have an interesting conversation. So I tend to trust the good people of chat when they say that I won't enjoy things. Y'all know me better than I know myself, of course. Alright, so Arabella is gone. Withers, what have you done recently?
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Chatham Nom said, I don't know anything about the game, but you look ugly. For a brief moment, I was like, wait, me? You came in and said about me? I recognize you mean our character. That's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. It's all good. I was like, no, I'm disgusting. No, but of course you meant the ugly half ogre. Now, compared to Withers here, I'm not quite sure. I might enjoy it, but some things about Dark Urge would annoy me. Okay. Yeah, you can play Dark Urge, they resist the urge. Okay, I see. You're close to banning them? Yeah, Pharaoh. I always try to read good intention and see, okay, when they say you're ugly, what do they possibly mean? Alright. If only Withers sold a candy, Withers originally popular. Oh, you. Boo, boo, boo. I think that's all for our time in here. I think we said hello to everyone. Volo. Where's Volo? It's possible that Volo is not home. Yeah. Can we leave through here? Whoops. No. I think we have to just go to sleep now. Yeah, I think I said earlier I didn't want to sleep until we found our way to do all the quests here, but I think there are no quests here, so just time for a quick nighty-night. I believe they're over here. Nope, wrong direction. Can I find the place to sleep? Oh no. I saw it a bit ago. I think. Oh, there's a letter from Vola somewhere? Okay. Thank you. That's the kind of thing I'd absolutely miss otherwise, and I'd be sad to miss it. Near a building, you say? Volo's note. There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll take that.
To whomever happens upon this note first, regretfully a matter of critical attention regarding my immediate import has arisen. Not that your various misadventures are unimportant per se, but, well, regardless, the matter is far too sensitive to be committed to parchment here, so I shall regale you of it when we meet again in Baldur's Gate. Cordially yours, Volothump Gedam. Cool. So we'll find him in Baldur's Gate, apparently, and that will be good. Thank you. Thank you for the good conversation. Were the sleeping spots here? Indeed they are. We did not go this way yet. Maybe? Nustahira. So we definitely started in that direction, actually. Okay. Good night, friends. We'll see if we end up having to have our dreams invaded tonight or if we have a good night's sleep.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
So that's if you've not been paying attention. I guess if you've skipped all the cutscenes, ignored everything anyone said, and read no books. Here's what's happening in the story, it tells you. So if we manage to defeat all the big baddies, we'll have a super powerful psychic controller on our side. We will destroy it, of course. All I want is to be free of the parasite. I'll do what's necessary to make that happen. I'll succeed where the chosen will fail. I will dominate the world. When the moment comes, I'll do what feels right. Or I will free everyone of evil. I'll be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate. I mean, I want to say the first half of number 4. I will be the hero feels a little bit too self-aggrandizing. But definitely we're destroying the evil. That's what we do.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep.
Have sweet dreams of smiting evil. Where's the relic? There we go. Hello?
We're under attack. Help me.
Hello. Okay, so the voice of the Absolute, presumably the Elder Brain, cried out, demanding that we all come on the march to Baldur's Gate. Instead of doing that, the relic, which is like our great protector, didn't successfully protect us, but instead popped open and caused, I believe, Gith? Yeah, Gith to pop out to fight us. But the Gith look very strange, don't they? Oh, are they monks? So simultaneously we were set upon by a group of Gith who are here to kill Lae'zel. And also, the voice of the Absolute. So maybe the relic got distracted? I'm not sure. F5? I have not F5 quite recently. On the right-hand side, escape to the portal before the Absolute takes control. We have 3 turns to get to the portal. The portal does not have a health bar, so it can't be destroyed. So we need to make it through these characters. There are only 3 for now. We'll see what happens past there. I don't know. Hey, Space Cowboy. Jays fan there. Could you send some good energy your way? How are the Jays doing? I mean, the Blue Jays are up in the series against the Dodgers, right? Up by quite a bit, actually. But yeah, I think I'm rooting for the Dodgers this, or the Blue Jays this year. Can't you root for the Yankees? Right? What's this? Her voice commanding. Affected entity's brain is being tortured at the whim of the Absolute. It receives a -1 Paladin to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, and takes 1 to 6 damage at the end of the turn. Are the monks likewise affected? Well, no, because they're not parasitic people. So go bottom of the 8th, Dodger up. Okay. Well, if they lose, they're still up by... They're not going to lose the World Series today, I don't believe. Regardless. Okay. I don't know how unarmed characters work, although I know a lot of you really enjoy playing them. We have none of our buffs up right now. Oh, being awoken from a battle or from sleep is terrible. We only have 3 turns, so we need to be moving and attacking every turn. Now, Gale does have missteps, so he can get to the portal quickly if need be. I feel that the smart thing to do is to put on mage armor, or to cast haste on Lae'zel. I'm going to cast haste on Lae'zel. That's Shadowheart.
Time to strike.
I'm going to have... Well, I was going to say I'm going to have Lae'zel drink a Bloodlust potion, but that seems a little bit overly strong. Okay. So, number 1... Lae'zel, let's go. So, risky attack. I don't know what that means. Okay, is it the case that we have all in on? I'm going to turn that on. I'm going to pop precision. And that pushes us to what? 84? Let's take it. Cool. I'm going to do the exact same thing again. I'm hoping that Lae'zel is able to break through and the other people can kind of walk through. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if other characters join the fight.
Creator.
At this point, I want someone to do almost no damage to Zephyr Geist there. So, what does that mean for me?
Ready.
It means I wish I had Gale have magic missiles right now.
I will ascend.
Okay. We're going to have to waste an attack here, unfortunately. No, I know she has a bunch more actions. I just don't want to waste on an action on doing 3 damage. That's the part I'm a little bummed about right now. But we're going to have to do so. Okay. So, she can't run up there now, but of course she can jump on one of them. Hello. Okay, because that was her bonus move, she can't use Great Master, unfortunately. But we can continue precisioning and attacking. And then we'll give her an additional turn. Okay, I should have all in off, actually. And again, 3 damage. She did a very, very good job. I'm going to turn all in back off, because it does make them able to dodge more easily, and they're a very dodgy character already.
Can't give up.
Alright, Shadowheart. I'm going to have you use one of your 2 Misty Steps to get up there. Hello. And change to your mace. Alright. I shouldn't have gone in close range if I'm going to blast with one of my my cantrips. Yeah, 16% no good. We could go ahead and fire Spirit Guardians. Let's go for a Divine Strike. I believe in you. Hey! 11 damage. Good job. We then have her line up here, because we want her to be attacked next, ideally.
The lance
Gale, let's start moving you forward. In case enemies come from behind, we'll see what happens. That's you. Lae'zel is now free to move also. Good.
Need to stay focused.
Shadowheart, stay there. What's she gonna do? Flurry of blows. She missed once and hit once. So we try to knock her down. Save, unfortunately. Okay. I mean, yeah, the person they're attacking is pretty strong. Cat. Bingo does not have misstep. He could dash, but I want to keep someone next to Gale. Also, his weapon's not equipped. I think some of you teased about that earlier, but I didn't realize we'd be fighting. There it is. Okay. Awesome. And, oh, actually, he does have Misty Step. Everyone does. Okay, that seems good. Alright, so it is the case that one more enemy popped in. They appear to be coming out of the portal. Are we going to Githville? Oh, I didn't expect that at all. Huh.
Swift and lethal.
What does it mean to potentially be going to a Gith encampment? Also, I thought this was the relic portal. As usual, I'm somewhat confused. Just to be honest with you. Somewhat confused. Oops. Wait. Should I be setting up attack of opportunities on Lae'zel so she gets a free attack? I didn't even think of that. She gets another attack then. Glorious. Okay, bonus attack now. Whammo. Maybe we all agree that Lae'zel is just overpowered. Like, I don't know how they should nerf her, but obviously some kind of nerfing is appropriate here. Where's your cantrip, like, basic Sacred Flame? There we go. Move over a little bit. She's perfectly powered. She's not even close to the OP classes. I don't know. Like, obviously, I don't really know how this game works. I'm going to say that. But it really strikes me that she does way too much everything. Now, again, maybe I'm wrong about that. But she just seems really, really, really strong. Really strong. It's just how greatsword fighters work. Alright. Alright.
Come quickly.
Cool.
I can't do this without you.
Can we just go through, or do we have to, like, gather our party, etc.? Cool. Back to the astral plane. What's going on here?
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
I remember a big skull. It's a lot of gif. But they're not armor-clad like Lae'zel. Oh! I wish I knew what this thing was. Was mean past tense, I guess.
I'm here. Help me.
Okay, a whole bunch of... a whole bunch of initiative just popped. Wait, in turn-based mode, I'm actually not in turn-based mode. Ah, okay, one second. So this is the Guardian, possibly? No. Maybe? Someone just tried out Help Me, I'm Under Attack. It was the voice of the,
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
the voice of the Guardian. Okay. Because we're not actively in combat, we are... Sorry, I'm a little over the place right now. So because we're in combat now, the game's actually frozen. I'm going to save here, first opportunity to do so. Okay, so our Guardian voice person's being attacked by Gith. I don't know why that would be.
I need you now.
So I guess that there are Illithids here also. These ones must be loyal to the Absolute, because the Absolute Intellect Devourers notice us as friendly. And these are friendly Intellect Devourers. Okay, I'd like to jump everyone else in. Luckily in this place, everyone who can jump in has Featherfall automatically. Also, I should be buffing this turn probably, at least some of the buffs.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
We'll see. Okay. Everybody in.
Victory awaits.
Everyone gets a turn now. Shadowheart heals herself when she heals others. And I'm guessing it's by an even amount, but I'm not sure on that one. I could just hit aid. Healing Word is 47. I think you all like me using Healing Word or Cure Wounds. I think you prefer Cure Wounds, yeah? I think you prefer Cure Wounds. And I guess let's have her cast on herself. Fine. We're okay now. Good. We could step on in. It's only a single character, though. We don't need to do that. I'd like to short rest after this bit of battle if I can. Though it feels inappropriate to short rest given that our ally is in danger. Okay, that one's down. We got a kill, so now we get another bonus attack. Greatsword fighter, so silly. Bingo, can you get there? It should have for a brief second. I think you can just barely get there somehow. Maybe not actually. Hey, surely you can though. Surely you can. If you jump there, can you do it? Yeah, you can. Cool. Wait, can you? Jump. Jump on it. Jump around. I'm clicking, I'm almost certain. He's taking a very small step forward than not actually jumping. Why not? Okay, made that time.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Action.
So our guardian lives inside of a skull, maybe? Why? Also, why is Lae'zel my leader? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Bingo's on top for a reason. There we go. And the reason is, I don't know, pride maybe.
The skull. Come to the skull.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
How can I go?
They're right in front. Okay. More big jumps over. Weave moss. I don't recall what that is exactly. All right, everyone's coming along. Awesome. Oh my goodness, huge fighting in there.
Come to the skull.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't worry. Gotta save the guardian. She's helped us so many times. So I guess the reason that the we're not actually pausing. Wait, huh? Where's the guardian? So Gith, there's like one Gith locked up somehow. Whoa! So this is the Illithid I expected to see. Is Illithid gonna kill the Guardian, or the Gith are fighting the Illithid and the Guardian? So maybe this is that Illithid we met earlier. I can't remember his name. This part of like the Knowledge Fellowship.
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
The Emperor, what name?
Are in danger.
A mind flare? What's going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost.
Why are you called the Emperor?
Let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you.
What?
I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
No, you're lying. Wait. I know that mind flayers can deceive us. I didn't realize they could, like, change form somehow. But I guess if it's only in our mind... No, we saw them in person also. They came to the camp, I believe, at one point. Maybe like a projection of some sort. So, okay. What? What? Possibly, what a crazy plot twist. Or possibly we're being deceived right now. Independently of that, this Emperor character, why are you called the Emperor? What does that even mean? Are you the leader of all of the Illithids? What's that? Oh, no, it's not possible. Not possible. Okay, independently of that, the claim they made is that keeping some Githyanki locked down is the source of our protection, which feels just like Ketheric keeping Night Song locked up for the sake of his protection. So that feels monstrous. I think we have to free the Githyanki. The Githyanki here were hostile to us from the first moment. But was that because they believed that we were trying to stop them from saving their friend? Ah, okay. Okay. I have no idea what's going on right now. I have no idea. Hello, Vokna. Is the first night you caught BG3? Don't worry, this is the entire story. Everything is normal. What do you need me to do? Leave the Githyanki alone. Prove to me you are who you say. This is the battle you're fighting. Right, you'll recall that, the very first, maybe second time we spoke to the Guardian, the Visitor, possibly the Emperor, weird. They said they were fighting a profound battle against evil, I think. And they needed to not spend time talking to me because they had to go fight this battle against evil, like to protect not just... I'm fairly sure they implied they weren't just protecting the 5 of us, but protecting, like, all of humanity, or I guess we're not a human, so all of, like, goodness and sentience and so on. Oh, I need to replay the game now to know exactly what they said. I think Simplistic Bingo says I don't believe you. Because that is the very first thing that I said also. Die Monster appeals to me very, very much also. But if, like, and that's like standard bingo behavior. This is clearly an evil creature. It looks pretty cool though. It looks pretty amazing with the purple there. It's all purple, I guess. I think Bingo would be interested enough in the assertion, but not believing. Because it's a weird thing to say. Right, so like, someone comes forward and, like, obviously is Satan, but I have a, what would Satan say, like, cause Satan to stay alive for a little bit? Satan says, I know your mother, may I tell a story about her youth? We say, fine, give it a moment. Alright, I don't believe you, you're a mind flayer. We decided, finally.
I am the reason you are free. We are more alike than you want to admit. Look past it. I know you don't want to, but you must. Now, help me.
We're more alike, etc. So Withers told us emphatically that mind flayers do not have souls. I thought that sorry, I'm a little overloaded right now. I feel like I can just stop and draw a flowchart out. Also, it's noon. I was supposed to stop stream right now. Well, a little longer maybe. How am I supposed to deal with this, friends? How am I supposed to deal with this? I believe I asked you all fairly early. Maybe in the time when we smooched a mind flayer without intending to do so. I believe I asked you, canonically speaking, are mind flayers evil? Or, canonically, can they work for the good? And I believe you all said, canonically, they're evil. Though current D&D doesn't care about evil. We met one who seemed nice to us. But I don't know where their goal was. It was seeking knowledge. So is it possible the one that was nice to us was only nice because they want to, like, investigate us? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I have absolutely no idea.
Fool! Without me, you will perish.
All right, we made a choice. Help your protector. We met a mind flayer who asked for help to subdue and imprison Githyanki. We did not trust the mind flayer, and now the Githyanki are attacking us. We must defend ourselves. Level 12. Okay, we've made a decision. Is it a good one? I don't know. Do I want an answer to that? I don't know what the answer was, or question was, unfortunately. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I mean... I don't know how to think about this. This is too much. Oh, man. Oh, man. Did I make the wrong decision? Follow Bingo's heart. I mean, that's where we are right now. Bingo's heart is lying, yeah, lying buddies get only death. Oh! This is Orpheus. Assuming there's... Assuming there's only one Orpheus, that's the character that is perhaps the rightful ruler of the Gith kind. Huh. Are the Gith attacking us and the Emperor both? Or they turned to only attacking us? Within 18 meters with Prince Orpheus, the affected entity has resistance to psychic damage and a +3 bonus to etc, etc. Yeah, fair. I'm thinking the same thing. I don't see myself being able to get through this whole fight and also, like, resolve what I've done in the next, like, 20 minutes. I told Nam to leave about this time, so... Man, what a cliffhanger. That's the save file. Indeed. Alright, team. It might be a week before we get back to this moment. We have a save file just before. I mean, if it's the case that... Never mind. I can't think there's at all. I don't know. I don't know. When's next time? I'd like it to be sooner than later. Man, if the Emperor actually was protecting us from the Absolute, and we kill him, does that mean that the Absolute is then gonna, like, cause our parasites to burst? Will we become evil and march on Baldur's Gate? Yeah, thank you. Not Monday, but Tuesday my time. I mean, can I even defeat him? Like level, what, 11 or 12? I have no idea. No idea. Anyway, team. I have yet to leave a Baldur's Gate 3 stream feeling this confused. I have absolutely no idea. Anyway, I appreciate you all. I thank you all. What?